If anybody else wants to post on social medias, that's also cool.
How you feel? I don't social media. Ha,
I do social media, but I'm pretty sure I'm at all of them.
but you're too shy.
I really am. I'm sorry.
Oh, good.
I'm not even gonna fight that one. Yeah.
I know.
can't.
I know you. I forgive you.
If you
It
all
works.
want to share, you just copy and paste that. That's all you got to do.
Look at that cat, man.
It courtesy of the
Oh,
birds.
boy.
Wow.
Stop.
Such a good Argist.
No.
Ah, good times, good times. Okay, so
Like good art.
Why is
Last-
everybody so aggressively nice? I hate it.
Because we're not murder hobos.
yet.
I mean,
We kind of are,
I
though.
mean, look at
Hey, I haven't
Alexius.
killed
You
anyone.
killed that goblin in cold blood, man.
your
not-
your
that's very
your
true.
default default response to
regular
things is not just killing it yet. Once
Yeah.
your default response is killing things, that's when you're murder hobos, and this campaign takes a different, way of going about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, our last session ended on getting back to the woodland camp clearing where you all spent the night before, and Eaxius saw the will-o'-wisp while on watch. You all went north along the lesser-trod path to the corpse of the green dragon, which has been flourishing the area with flora unimaginable. Poisons and other things abound. You also found that there was a permanent teleportation circle embedded in the dirt in that area. That way, somebody could teleport there without having to have anything else set up. You also saw a small alchemist's and herbalist table, which allowed the proper harvest and cultivation of plants. Aside from that, you came back here, and there were multiple role-playing offline sessions with some heartfelt milk toast talk and learning of many things. So many freaking roles. Oh my god.
I wanted to play a smart boy.
And weaponizing the backstory. Good times.
Oh, great! Can't wait.
Oh,
Can't wait for that to
I've been
come out.
weaponizing the backstory. Shit, if you go to the right place today, you might even see some of that.
Ah, shit.
Oh well, now we gotta go to the right place.
But what is the right place?
I don't
So-
know.
Alright. I'm
We
sure you'll
gotta
lead
find
us.
it. We found
So-
the right place last time. So
Oh, yeah, we did.
You found the right wrong
right,
place.
Wrong place. Yes,
I like
the right
it.
wrong place. Exactly.
Okay, so we'll say that it took you. Let's see. Looking here at my notes here, it took you about 2 hours to get to the corpse of the dragon. I'm going to say you all spent another 2 hours there, and then it took another 2 hours to get back here. So it's roughly 2 o'clock in the day right now. So a considerable amount of time's passed, but you have probably a good 5 hours of sunlight left. What do you all choose to do?
Team, do we want to,
Weren't we gonna follow the other set of footprints?
yeah, to the heart of the forest?
Yeah, we can head in the heart of the forest.
Okay.
Hopefully find a place to camp out again.
Oh yes. Yeah, don't worry. You can camp anywhere. Anywhere in the forest is just fine.
I like that.
I don't trust you.
Now I'm suddenly very nervous that everyone in the forest is not fine.
I know.
Hey,
that's it,
I
don't
mean,
trust it.
you're druid. You know the forest is good. It's a good forest. It's the woods. What can go wrong?
You know what?
Yeah.
I was initially nervous, but now I'm convinced. Yeah, guys, it's gonna be fine.
Alright. So I'm gonna go stand over by Axius and call Ursula down to go help him with his tracking banana buds. So
Okay.
now you haven't dangerous, Eaxius.
Oh
Take
my
this.
god, the name of the token. I just noticed the name of the token. Alright, never mind. Sorry.
It's very specific, isn't it? Very specific, isn't it?
Sure is.
Beautiful.
Nervous laughter, it's fine.
Alright, so now we're all just circling Eaxius, staring at him like a bunch of creepers. I like it.
I'm just gonna go over
So-
here and pick my cloak back up and put it back on. Because that was the thing I took off.
Yep. Finnan was completely uncloaked there. So anybody that would have looked at Finnan would have very clearly seen all of his lovely tiefling features there. Good times.
Exciting.
Okay, so
Wait, may Leaf perch on Fennon's head? Would Fennon be okay with this?
Okay, Fenn was about to just pick that boy up and put him on his head, so haha.
Yes!
My hood,
good.
my hood is
Okay.
hood is down, small dragon on my head.
okay,
Nice.
we have an NPC PC dragon on the top of Fennon's head.
Beautiful.
You feel minorly smarter, but no, literally no mechanical benefit. But man, do you feel smart having a dragon perched on your head?
I'm happy,
Okay.
man. He's awesome.
Okay, so Eaxius, as we were doing before, we are going to the heart of the forest. You will need to make survival checks. Was it I was having you making? I believe it was. Yes. So you're making
With
survival checks
advantage.
with advantage because Ursula is providing assistance with that. You are following the smaller set of footprints, the older set of footprints, and this would be going towards the heart of the forest.
Yep. All right. Well, that's a nat 20 for the first one.
I'm
go with
gonna
nat 20.
I'm gonna take the 12 there. No.
That is not how advantage works. If it was a disadvantage, then I'd be sad.
Okay. So you just immediately pick up the trail of the old footprints, and you are just going right along, going through the forest. It does look like these footprints have been a little more covered up by leaves, by detritus of the forest, just for just the time that it's been since they've been placed. As you go further into the forest, as you're getting closer to the heart of the forest, what you can tell is probably the center. The trees start to look a little older. The trees are getting taller. You're seeing less new growth, and you're seeing a lot more of the older trees, the very large trees. It's almost as if the forest itself is a little less dense, but that's just due to the sheer amount of age in the forest. Additionally, you can see that the ground is taking on a little bit more of a reddish hue. Just because there's not as much sunlight hitting the floor, so you're starting to get like old leaves, things of that nature, just covering up what may have been the like forest grasses and just like low shrubs from before. Okay. You are definitely not to the heart of the forest yet, but go ahead and make another roll.
All right. Well, I'll go with the nat 20.
Very fortunate. Very fortunate, let me tell you.
One to
The
nat
duality
20.
of man. The duality of man.
The duality
Duality dice.
of man, indeed.
Wow, that's insane.
As you
Give me
get
one of those.
you keep tracking the footprints, and you can tell that as you get closer to the heart of the forest, it's almost as if you're having a little bit of an easier time tracking the footprints that are here. You're actually seeing more of the young footprints, the smaller footprints than before, as if the previous footprints that you were tracking may not be the only path that they've taken to this area. As you're going forward, if with the roll that you made, you actually can see that occasionally you will come across just other trails where you see those same sets of footprints kind of converge on the trail that you're following right now, as if from different points in the forest, these footprints were coming here.
Axis will kind of look up to the group upon noticing that, and we'll point that out. Looks like he might, or are guessing the child, often comes to the center of the forest. And we'll sort of point out the different paths that they're kind of walking by. Looks like he might often be coming here from different parts of the forest. So this is a popular place to go to. Perhaps it's where he shot the arrow from.
You'd like
Makes
that, wouldn't you?
I would very much like that. That would make this a lot easier. Wait a second, did the forest just say that to me?
So you're saying your
Voice
child
in the trees.
No.
The rustling of the
In
leaves sound
in
like a voice.
in this specific instance, the forest did not say that to you.
Darn.
Everyone, make a perception check.
Oh, wait.
Here we go.
Oh, why did
First
Laurel
one
get
is 9. Of course, Timothy notices dick shit. Does Ursula get advantage on this?
It is site-based, yes.
Okay, so my house is 15.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
I got a 22.
Can you? Where is mine? Sorry.
It's okay.
Guess I'm focusing really hard on that awesome head dragon on my head, huh?
So is Wrongbalder. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Let me just make sure I have all of my information correct here. Shoot, we'll roll it.
What's wrong, Baldur? Feeling a little slighted. The small dragon wants to travel with me instead. Well, we're doomed.
You see nothing.
Well, he actually
Nothing.
No, he actually rolled a 20. Oh wait, no, I'm looking it up. Ignore me.
I only got a
Fuck.
22.
Well, balls. All right, we're doomed.
We're gonna
Um,
die.
Eaxius and Akai, you get the feeling that you may have been being watched, but as you look around, you don't see anything around, and you can actually see quite a ways in the directions that you're looking. There's a lot of old trees, but the spaces between the trees allow you to have a pretty good line of sight. So it's something where just something in the back of your head is telling you, hey, it acts, something's there, but nothing that you can see.
I'm oblivious to shit.
What do you do?
Eaxius, do you feel that too?
Yeah, I don't know. Something feels weird.
Like, what?
I'm gonna go ahead and pull the sword and shield out just as we go through this forest.
Wait, why did you put emphasis on that part of the statement?
Blame the DM.
It was all a mimic the entire time. You guys okay? Why are you pulling out your shield?
I feel
Weird
as though
feeling.
we've been watched.
I don't see anyone, but yeah, it's kind of unsettling.
Being watched. Kind of look around. Just. I already have both of them in my hand, so it's okay.
Can I have Ursula kind of fly around and see if she can see anything, or no?
Sure, absolutely. Have Ursula go ahead and fly around and do a quick scout.
Would that be
Just-
another perception roll?
That would be a perception roll. Let's see, 15,
Fucking
12, 10,
Goddamn.
7, 14, and... Yeah, okay, it is Finnan. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Ursula. So
I-
after Ursula flies around and comes back, it's like, well, Ursula doesn't see anything. I don't know what could be out there.
Alright.
Yes. still don't like it. I'm gonna go ahead and keep arms in my hands.
Just checking
Oh.
something real quick here. Should
Yeah.
be just a moment. D
I was gonna say,
is
since
for...
Kai, like, and Eaxius are obviously unnerved, could we do a second check just because we're more aware that something might be bad?
This would be an investigation check now, since you're actively looking around for some instance of something looking for you. Perception
Okay.
is more passive, active is investigation. But yes, absolutely. You,
Actively look.
absolutely. Where
Dirty
is
20.
that?
Hell
Nope.
yeah. Dirty 20. Woo.
Can't see
Christ.
shit.
So I think it still means nothing to us 23.
I know.
God
Well,
damn,
Jimothy
we
got a
suck.
dirty 22. We go together.
Still not good enough.
Yeah, I'm
You-
utterly convinced there's nothing here.
Anybody that rolled above or equal to a 20 does see that the plant life here. Eaxius, you are
Eaxius, you were
oblivious
0 and 100.
to plant life.
It's a beautiful forest, guys.
He's
It
in
is
a
indeed a forest.
To
Doesn't much seem
to the people that rolled a 20 or higher, you see that the trees around here look unusually well kept. It's something where it's almost as if someone is actively keeping track of the condition of the trees and doing what they can to help them out. Anybody with knowledge nature of those that rolled a 20 or higher can make a knowledge nature roll to try and infer what may be going on there as a proficient skill.
Proficiency.
Sorry.
I do not have it in proficient.
Me either. I just have a +1.
I have
No
plus
worries.
4, but
But both of you see that the trees are well kept. It looks as if just the normal forest life. It's kind of a little extra on top of that, like somebody went the extra mile to make sure that the trees are in good condition.
well, given what we know of the potion seller and the green dragon corpse we found earlier, perhaps he tends to these trees. Maybe there's another teleportation circle around here.
Yeah, it looks like whoever is here is keeping stuff looking pretty clean. It's probably the potion seller, but
Shall we continue following these footsteps?
It makes sense to me. Gonna have Ursula perch on Eaxius' shoulder again.
Hopefully, if he is tending to these trees, he's also keeping things out of his garden/forest.
Oh, I mean, there are ghosts here, so yeah.
keeping the monsters at bay.
Okay, so you all are following the footsteps further towards the heart of the forest. Mystery Axius, please make your rolls.
Will do.
Pulls not to get lost.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Ooh.
That's a 14. Hopefully my previous two nat 20s are able to carry us through this as well.
Look, perhaps we get around.
Suspiciously long pause.
I like it.
Whoops.
Look at what you've done.
Never beat it.
Error on mine too.
Oh,
Really?
No.
Finally won.
That's actually good. Low is good in this case.
Bummer.
Eaxius, you have the sheer amount of footprints now. You're noticing 8 to 10 different sets of footprints, and as much as they're all converging on the trail, it is somewhat difficult just with some of the other things that are going on, the suspicion in the back of your mind that somebody's watching you, and things of that nature, to kind of keep full concentration. Even with Ursula trying to spot things for you, you're not in tune with her as much as you were before. And you find that the footprints are a little harder to follow this time. That being said, as you're going forward, you do see in the forest that you are naturally coming to almost a clearing, so to speak, in the center of the forest. And as you get here, you do see that there is a large clearing in front of you. There is quite a few different trees all around, but there's probably a good 100-foot wide clearing that you're coming up to, along with an absolutely massive tree as well. And one moment.
Is the massive tree in the middle of it?
One moment.
Sorry, I'm also like trying to keep notes.
It's
over here.
okay. There we go. Okay. And boop.
Here we go.
Oh,
Oh boy.
You all find yourself in what anybody that would presume is the heart of the forest. You'll see on the map that it looks like these are all stumps. They are not. It is the actual tree itself. You can see the little shadow around it. That is the canopy of the tree.
Solid.
I was getting ready to ask.
Yep. Same with the very, very large tree at the top. That is not a stump. That's not a massive stump. That is a massive tree.
Makes sense. That way we can see where we can move about and stuff like that.
Yep.
All right,
the
cool.
the base of that tree being over 80 feet wide.
Absolutely humongous. Yeah.
It's also a good thing that you clarified that before the druid had a mental breakdown.
Oh yeah. All of these trees are completely shorn to the stump.
Oh my gosh.
Well, welcome to the heart of the forest, druid. Everything is dead.
Yeah.
What do you do? Like,
Cry. I cry.
Bear noises.
Assumes
Nah.
fetal position, thumb in mouth, rocking back and forth.
As a bear.
Heart of the forest.
Okay.
Alright.
So you find yourself at the heart of the forest. The footprints that you followed here from the south did lead directly to this clearing. You can see up closer as you're going forward that it does look like those footsteps have gone all around this area. It looks to be just well traveled in this entire clearing.
Sorry about that.
Well,
Seems like a popular place, especially for being this far into the forest.
Yeah.
might be a good spot for a kid practicing archery.
Might be. See if it's around here. Maybe there's a good spot that he could have fired it from. I mean, take like a few steps forward, kind of looking around the area.
Okay. You look around the area. You see that the plant life here is very well tended. Actually tended, not just a wild growth. The trees look to be unusually well taken care of. Even the clearing, the grasses here, while not like mowed or anything of that nature, they do look to be very nice just for walking around. It doesn't look like there's any ground vines or anything like that would cause you to trip as you're walking in the clearing.
Can I roll? I don't know if it'd be perception or investigation. to see if I notice there's like any back and forth tracks in a straight line that would indicate a quote unquote shooting range or a tree that maybe has a bunch of
Certainly. That would
divots.
be an investigation roll. Eaxius, you feel unusually at ease here. You can tell that this is definitely, a place of not necessarily a place of power, but just a place of natural convergence to the forest. It's peaceful. The you still have the feeling that you're being watched, but it's not malicious, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Akai, you do notice that around the clearing there are quite a few places where there's like a lot of movement on the ground from the tracks that you can see. However, it doesn't look like any of the trees here have any arrows whatsoever. In fact, like I was saying before, the trees look unusually well kept, and you don't see any sign of nicks or like people using it for practice, or even the signs of like chopping wood, anything like that.
I hate the Knicks.
Does anybody
Yeah.
else do anything?
Can I have Ursula just kind of fly around and see if she sees anything?
Absolutely.
Alright. So that is. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to take control of Ursula.
Boy.
Ursula starts flying around, and as she's flying around, all of you hear the very melodious speaking in a language that none of you can comprehend. But as soon as that voice starts talking, Ursula immediately hones in on the voice, and you can tell that she just flies directly over to where it is, and she just lands and perches right on the one of the exposed roots of the tree, and looks to be talking with somebody behind it. Ursula is talking. You can tell that she's actually responding in a language, that same
Ursula?
language that you heard.
Ursula, what? She is,
Ursula
is she not talking to you
looks
right
looks up, turns around at you, nods once, at like doing the owl thing of like head just whoop, looks at you,
now? Oh
nods,
boy.
and then rotates back and keeps talking.
Well, she is a bit busy right now.
She
Okay.
didn't tell you what she found?
Sometimes she doesn't. She's got her own thing to deal with. I trust
approach
her.
her? Because I didn't recognize the language.
I
I
did
didn't
not
think I
either.
couldn't have- Yeah.
Unless you want to spend 10 minutes, I am not gonna learn. I mean,
Can
I
I
could
do-
have.
That being said, Jimothy, you do know that this is a language that Ursula has spoken before. When you first summoned Ursula, she spoke to you in this language before
Oh,
switching
boy.
over to Common.
I mean, I've heard this language before, so could I? Yeah.
Mm,
What?
Could it be they are talking Fey?
Yeah, probably. Maybe Sylvan.
so you did say she was Fey, and she did curse, I
Yeah.
assume, at us in Fey not too long ago, so I have
Yeah,
10
she gets
minutes.
a little angry sometimes. Alright. Well, I guess if everyone has 10 minutes, I'll just sit down and start doing comprehend language ritual.
Okay.
You
You are starting a ritual of magic in the middle of the heart of the woods.
No.
There's no way this can go bad, guys. Don't worry about it.
Should
be
we
fine.
really do something that locks us down for 10 minutes?
I guess I could stop or not do it. I don't care either way. If she
All
wants
of
to tell me, she'll tell me.
all of you make a perception check.
Oh, fuck. And I don't have Ursula now.
Nope.
Yay.
18.
Owie.
I don't know shit.
Oh
Oh shit.
That's funny.
Ah, there you go.
One and
Okay.
two.
Barely passing the class.
Ah.
Okay. So as all of you are looking around, you do see just almost as if peeking around the edges of the trees, you see that there's three kind of creatures just looking at you, very very pretty, almost as if they were formed from the tree itself, as if it's taken a humanoid shape. Extremely, extremely pretty, and all of them look to be whispering just out loud in that same language that the one up here near the top is speaking with Ursula in.
I don't notice this.
You do not notice this, but everybody else does, including Rongvalder.
Okay, cool.
You won the
Barely
tie.
barely passing the class over here. It's
Sorry,
fine.
this one is right here.
I guess I'm just fiddling in my bag for the shit to do the ritual.
Yeah, you were distracted with starting the ritual. We'll go with that.
There are three creatures, one to each one of our sides and one up with Ursula. Can I roll to
What?
see if I know what the creatures are?
Anybody with knowledge arcana can roll on this one, or knowledge nature.
Yeah.
Both would work.
Not me.
Guess I look up like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I'd say I was
That's a
gonna
22.
nudge Timothy and be like, hey.
They look like trees.
Oh,
That's what else.
But they're
apologies. I used,
Anybody
the,
know
wrong-
what
I,
these
used,
creatures are?
I used the wrong bonus. Subtract 3 from mine. I accidentally did a plus.
You'll
That is
you'll
eight.
still pass. You'll still pass.
I guess I'll
Um,
put the bonus back in my bag and be like, alright.
both of you know that these look to be dryads. They are fae of the forest. Eaxius, you know with your higher roll there that generally they are bound to trees, and it's something that you have definitely encountered before. You also know that they do try and, not necessarily take people that they like, but they do want them to stick around for a while.
Okay.
Leave them
Are
in the
they
water.
are they typically dangerous or no?
They can be, but not normally.
Okay.
I guess I'll stand up and say like, hello.
I've still got my sword
You
and
know
shield
what?
out.
What language did you say that in? At this point, I
Common.
need everybody to state the languages they are speaking in.
I'm in common.
Also in common.
If I'm- I'm-
Jimothy just standing up, there's just kind of this look on his face, like, I mean, at least you don't need to worry about him being taken.
It's what
They kind of look over at you as you all speak, but there's not really a response. The one over here on the right, you almost see that it kind of steps into the tree, and then it appears at this tree. Like it steps and it just pops out of the next tree.
well,
Bruh.
that's interesting.
Still looking at you from behind the tree.
Alright, I guess seeing it, I'm going to switch languages this time to Dwarven. It's like, hello?
As soon as you start speaking in Dwarven, you see the dryad on the left here kind of scowl a little and switch and do the same motion of walking through the tree, and it appears up behind the tree up here, kind of almost as if reacting just to the language of the dwarves itself.
Okay.
Do you not think picking the language of the short
Eaxius.
with iron was the smart move?
You also
okay.
recognize that dwarven as well.
What language do you think would be better? Maybe, probably not Orcish. Maybe Elven?
Elvish, maybe?
Alright, so I shout out in Elvish. Hello?
Uh, all three of the dryads, as soon as you start talking in Elvish, they look at you and say, "Hello, creature."
Ah, greetings, dryads.
Oh, Elvish. Okay.
So Elvish works. I said to my friends in common.
Say, also in
Ben is just like looking back and forth, just like, what the? I don't understand any of this.
So, I mean, it's upon seeing them respond to Elvish, yeah, Axios sort of also turns to them. Greetings. I hope we are not intruding.
Yes, our apologies if we are. We're just looking for an arrow, a task given to us by another person.
That was that
Azakai
in
says
Elvish
that
as
I'm
well?
going to.
Yeah.
Okay, Azakai says that I'm going to kind of grab him by the arm, just be like, no, 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 no. What? Yeah, I need to whisper into Akai's ear something.
Okay. Whisper in text there. That is perfectly fine. All of you notice that the dryad up at the top is still conversing with Ursula, still having a nice conversation. But you do see that both of the dryads that were behind the trees do actually start to kind of come out into the clearing. They're not straying too far away from the trees, but they do come a little bit more out in the open. You can see that all of them, even though they are drastically different in appearance, both have an almost just an otherworldly beauty to themselves, even though they are drastically different in appearance.
Um,
What you're here for a task?
We are actually here looking for an arrow that was lost in these woods. Would you happen to know of it?
Oh, there's plenty of travelers that come through. Not necessarily here, but we do know the goings on of the forest quite well. Um, there's many an arrow littered around the forest, but none in this area. We tend to make sure of that.
The one we're looking for is a rather particular arrow. If we were to describe it to you, might you be able to help us find it?
We don't typically think of arrows, and arrows are of no real benefit or use to us, so we don't really keep track of them. It would be more useful. Do you know who may have been using the arrow? We do know of people that frequent the forest. In fact, there's a few that we call friend. Uh, oh, my apologies. Before we go further, um, may I have the name of whom I'm speaking with today?
You may call me Axios.
Thank you, Eaxius. It's a pleasure meeting you today.
It is a
Uh,
pleasure meeting you as well.
the druid looks past you over to Akai as he's putting away his sword and shield. That's very good. Thank you. Who are you? I believe you spoke to us before. Thank you for putting away your weapons. We don't mean you any harm.
so,
I am a
apologies.
Kai.
You don't speak, or you do speak Elvish, do you?
I speak Elvish.
Um, I'm just gonna kind of look at you and be like, some of
The
my
arrow
companions.
was the arrow was shot by a child. We do not necessarily know his name, but he is the. We do know it's a son. Yes, right. I want to make sure of that.
Correct.
All right.
What was,
Sorry, I
what
wanted to
was
make sure I
the second name of
wasn't
Tyrnell?
getting something wrong. The son of
Thank you.
one known as Tyrnell.
The druid looks
The druid.
sorry, dryad. I apologize. I misspoke. Very specifically
good.
dryad, not druid. The
Sierra's
dryad.
face is like, wait.
Whoa there, friend.
Suddenly got class levels. Oh boy.
The the dryad kind of cups her face in her hand a little bit. Tyrnell. I don't have anyone of that name that I know. Could you describe him for me?
Actually, one sec. Can I walk over to her and show her my notebook where I don't officially have a drawing yet, but I have that one that I made. You know.
Yes, you can show that drawing
Hell
of
yeah.
Tyrnell.
Hell yeah. One second, let me get that drawing done.
It's in
Oh
character.
boy.
I'm gonna totally go to that dryad and show them the drawing of Tyrnell that I made. But pretend that it's a more serious drawing instead of this nonsense right now. This is the wood elf that has hired us for this task. Perhaps you know them?
The druid walks up. Druid again. Damn, I can't talk. The dryad
many
walks. Too many D's. The dryad walks up to you and looks at your notebook. Oh, yes, Adasser. I know him. He's frequented this glade a couple times in the past.
A dasser. Oh. Was he practicing with a bow and arrow quite a while ago?
No, Adasser. He comes to us not often, and generally when he comes here, he's more talking to another one that he's with. And if he does talk to us, it's generally in regards to various plants and other things, the state of the forest. Not really practicing anything with arrows or archery or any of that note.
So sort of gesturing the drawing. So this is the dasser.
The person
is
in the
the
drawing
child?
is a dasser, correct?
Okay. The child then that I guess they were speaking with, have they been here recently practicing with a bow and arrow?
Oh no, Kenner doesn't practice his bow here. He comes here to talk. He loves spending time with us.
Oh. Has he practiced the bow and arrow elsewhere in the forest that you know of, perhaps?
Why, certainly. He has a small range set up at the ruins to the southeast.
The southeast.
Why, yes.
All right then. Well, might be perhaps where we want to head to.
It has been a while since we've had anybody that can converse with us. Wouldn't you please stay and speak? It is getting rather late after all.
I
You do look
appreciate.
you look up and it is you think you have probably an hour, maybe an hour and a half till sunset.
So you said that they like to keep people. Are they like, yeah?
It is something where you know that Fae are capricious. It's not necessarily malicious wanting to keep people. You also disconnected.
Oh, did I?
Yes, you may not have seen
Oh.
it yet.
Oh, I've not seen it yet. So as soon as my computer bothers to inform me that I've disconnected, I will. I'll reconnect.
It's not necessarily malicious that they're wanting to keep people. It's just they like to keep people around that they enjoy. Not necessarily as like servants or anything like that, but more of just I like you. Stick around and
Stay
speak.
and talk and have some tea.
Stay and talk
Stay a
and
while and listen.
stay a while and listen. Yes.
You are most kind, fair dryad. I would thoroughly enjoy spending time with you, but I fear currently we are on a task for the one you know as a dasser.
Ah, yes. He is always business, isn't he? He doesn't typically like to stay and talk with us.
Hmm.
But you will, won't you?
Not right now, but perhaps someday I would be willing to come back and talk with you. I would very much love to learn more about dryads.
Oh, that's lovely. We could talk about that. I'm sure that we could have a rousing conversation with that. Please make a charisma check, and by charisma
Fucking
check I mean charisma save.
Oof.
Oh, actually, sorry, not charisma, wisdom. I apologize.
still not good for me.
I don't. Oh,
I have to check something real quick. One moment.
Fucking.
Oh
No.
God.
But every time I said that, I'm like, maybe sometime in the future.
Certainly. I just have to check the rules on certain saves. My apologies on,
I also need to fix Akai's fuck up that he did a little bit earlier. Oh, don't worry, I know what I'm doing. 'Cause you also fucked up, dear DM.
There's many a things that are happening, yes.
But after this bitch of a save is resolved, then I will help Akai's dumbass.
Who wins ties? The one making a save. So, yes. You notice as she's saying, we could have such a lovely conversation, and as she's saying that, the words kind of flow through you, and for a moment, it seems as if she's an old friend that you'd love to converse with, and just sit down and have a conversation with for a while. But as that just washes over you, you can feel just it gently ebbs away, and it's as if nothing had happened.
Alright. Also, I will mention to her, earlier you offered your thanks to my friend Akai for putting away his sword and shield. Would you be willing to give him his name back?
Certainly,
You are
absolutely,
most kind.
of course, of course.
kind of looks over like, oh, he did just answer that question, didn't he? Oh.
She makes just a small motion with her hands, and doesn't look like anything's changed, but
And here
there
I
you
thought I was
go.
just being overly. Here I thought I was just being overly paranoid when I responded to that question the way I did because I absolutely refused to answer the question. May I have your name? But all right, good to know that I was clever.
Yeah.
The dryad that's closer along the north is kind of just looking over at the group and just kind of almost as if it's an owl. It kind of ducks its head a little and bobs up, just looking around at the group. Still very just an ethereal beauty to it. Um, let's see, one moment.
You're welcome.
The one to the northwest is like it speaks in a much lower gravelier tone, but still very understandable and very nice in Elvish. My companion is correct. It is getting a little late. Please, by all means, um, set your tents here, and we can converse through the night. The woods can be dangerous, but certainly not from us. And that was directed towards Rongvalder and Akai and Fennin, as basically just looking at all three of you.
Is he speaking something I can understand?
Do you understand Elvish?
Sure don't.
Then no.
And I'm just giving him the weird stink eye.
As you can see, a few of my companions here do not speak Elvish, so I will translate for them, and perhaps we will come to a decision as a group. I would also like input from my companion Ursula, if whenever she dares to speak with me again.
As you say that, Ursula looks up at you.
I wave.
And actually, yeah, I got to check something on that too.
Oof.
Sorry, I apologize. I'm just not prepared at all for some of the things that they can do because I completely forgot. Ah, okay. That's what I thought. Uh, Ursula flies back to you and kind of perches on. I'm going to say that's your shoulder, even though her icon's beside you.
Yeah.
And you can feel just very warm feelings towards the dryad that's up at the top. It seems very happy. Yaxius, you disconnected again.
Oh boy. I look forward to when my computer decides to tell me that I have disconnected and I will once again reconnect.
But Ursula, you can just feel through the connection that you both have that Ursula is just quite happy and enjoyed talking with that person, with that dryad. Sorry.
I'm just gonna kind of give her a little scritch and like, ah, yes, smile. My good little owl friend. So I'm also going to speak to Fennin and Kamen and group. So do we want to stay here overnight and continue in the morning to find the arrow?
Do you think it's safe here?
Ursula seems happy, so yeah.
I mean, you guys are the one.
It could be safe. However, dryads are known for wanting to keep people they find entertaining around. Not in like a cruel way, but they get lonely. And the longer we're here, the more that they'll be quite grateful that we're keeping them not lonely.
I also don't like
They
the
will
fact that
likely want us to stay here for, well, for a long time.
You see the dryad, dryad 3, the one to the northwest, not the one completely up near the large tree, actually start to kind of forage along the ground and starts to pick berries. Just finding 5 berries along the ground and picks them up. You all must be hungry from your travels. We saw you coming through the woods. Here, this is from. These are some good berries. They are a form of sustenance. Eaxius, you recognize that the Fae has cast good berry on the berries.
Totally fair. That does make them that they're very nutritious. At the same time, he actually, this eternal thing is, guys, be very careful about accepting meat from the Fae.
Wait, what'd you say?
Be very careful about accepting food from the Fae,
Oh, in common. I'm not accepting shit.
unless you basically fairly pay for it, arguably, depends on what they define as fairly. But then that puts
They
them
always
in debt.
win in a fair payment.
in common, just saying we should probably just go.
We should very politely make our exit. That would be my definite agreement. We need to politely decline and then politely say that we will continue on elsewhere.
I
You-
agree with that, and I'm gonna let
You
and
you
Jenna
said you
speak
needed
about that.
information about the arrow. I could lead you to where Canner was practicing.
Wait, it understands common?
No, I think
No,
they're
this
just
is
offering
just
more things.
offering
Oh.
more things.
They
Gotcha.
likely can pick up from the tone of conversation the general disinterest of several people, and they're trying to keep sweetening the deal.
That exactly that. Good job. Congratulations. Out of character. You know exactly what's going on.
They hear the way that he actually is talking, like very subdued and very with the tone of let's not, and they keep trying to offer a bit more.
All right, so I'm going to say in Elvish, that would be most kind of you. If you are willing to do so, perhaps I might give you a drawing of yourself. As you have seen, I am somewhat decent at art. Is that something you would take delight in as a gift?
Certainly, I'd. It would be very kind of you to offer that as a gift towards this. It would take longer than it. Pardon. Let me start over. Blah.
Nice.
That's very kind of you to offer as a gift towards this. I would be more than happy to accept. However, it would fall dark before we actually get there. Um, we don't really want to travel during the night here in the woods. Um, while we are bound to the trees, it is something where there are things that we don't want to deal with along the route during the night.
That is fully understandable. Perhaps in the morning we can come back and convene again about going to find the arrow. But as of right now, I feel that my companions desire to travel elsewhere and see what else we can find before the day becomes dark.
You see Ursula just kind of reach over and peck you a couple times, and kind of shake her head.
I'm going to reach over and pet her. Like, I guess ask her, did you want to stay here over? I'm asking Ursula and the telepathic bananas that I got. Did you
Telepathic
want to
bananas. Ursula, you can feel a very warm glow coming through the connection between you two, and she kind of nods, and you can tell that she's giving you the impression that she very much enjoyed speaking with the dryad near the north tree, the large tree, and she'd like to keep doing so if possible.
Well, I fully trust Ursula, so I'm on board. Or perhaps we will stay here for the night. My companion Ursula seems to much enjoy your company.
Lovely, and
There
I'm
is
sure we.
just this wide-eyed stare as he just turns to him.
It's like, I trust
I joined that
Ursula
one
likes
right
it.
there.
Lovely,
Also
and I'm sure
joining
we'd
the
enjoy
wide-eyed
your
stare.
company as well. We do have a small area here. I know that while we don't need it, there is some dead wood here that you can use to create a small fire to stay warm. During the night, it can get a little chilly.
Any comment?
Thank you
Really
for your
want this area.
gracious and generous offer.
Caxius, why?
We-
The dryad smiles. Of course.
We, however, are limited on our time, and while I do appreciate the desire for conversation, I believe that it might be better to come back on another day. Even if we are venturing into the dark, I believe that would be better for us, and that way we do not impose upon your hospitality when we did not announce ourselves or give forewarning of our arrival. I would not want to impose so cruelly by insisting that we stay the night. I understand that you have been very gracious and more than accommodating than we could ever deserve. However, we must insist on heading out for now. My friend here, Pat's Jimothy, and my friend, Pat's Earth as well, do have a desire to speak with you, and I am sure that they will return when there is a more suitable time, and perhaps they can set up more reasonable announcements of their arrival so that a more reasonable accommodation can be given. That way you are not needing to go so far out of your way just to accompany us, just to accommodate us in this surprise arrival. But thank you.
As you're speaking, and as you're going through the very, very specific modicum of speech that you're doing, the dryad, you can just tell that the smile on her face just gets a little bit wider as you're going on, just as almost if it's endearing
Yeah.
yourself to her, and she sits back almost just kind of on the balls of her feet, and at the end of it, oh, I like you.
That is like just internally. That is the worst possible phrase that I could ever hear right now.
Make a wisdom save.
Okay.
You done fucked up. You done fucked up.
Uh, luckily, I am pretty good with wisdom saves, so.
Yeah.
Oh, you just messed up again.
I was gonna say
Alright,
don't.
so that
Tempting the dice.
is- I understand that there. I am. All right. That is plus 6.
Oh no!
Nice.
As soon as you said you were good, I was like, you jinxed it. Oh,
Told you
no.
you tempted the dice.
Well, we had a druid in our
Nice.
party.
Mm.
Maybe you should have left the talking to
You're druid now.
I'm gonna drag you to a different channel real quick there,
boy.
friend.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello.
I can hear you.
So that is just it is a fey charm. It kind of acts like charm creature. Remember when AC cast the Pikachu spell on the village chieftain, the charm monster?
Yeah.
The dryad is now like a trusted friend to be heeded and protected. You're not under the dryad's control,
Yeah.
but you take the requests in the most favorable way possible.
Totally fair.
Cool.
When does it wear off, and are there limits to it? Like, for example, if I'm put in danger or someone I care about is put in danger, it would break.
I will give that to you right now. Each time the
Yeah.
dryad or its allies do anything harmful to the target, so that's you are the target. You can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself on a success. Otherwise, it lasts 24 hours, or until the dryad dies, or is on a different plane of existence from the target, or ends the effect as a bonus action.
Oh boy. Well. Oh boy. All right.
Cool. Cool.
Cool.
Okay, bye.
Oh no.
I believe.
I am grateful for the compliment.
Are you sure you wouldn't want to reconsider our offer? I mean, like I said, it's getting rather late. We do have a place that all of you could sleep safely.
I suppose it is getting a bit late. It might not be a good idea to necessarily go out into the darkness.
No, I'm in common. Guys, I think we really need to back away from this clearing and go back the way we came.
Also in
Shouldn't be
common.
too dangerous.
Also in common, this is a piss poor idea. We need to leave.
Yeah,
Look, like I said,
something's up with the Yaxius. He's completely
Look.
changed his tune.
Like I said, they sometimes like to keep people they find entertaining, but they're not malicious or dangerous. We'll head out tomorrow. and we'll have a guide then too.
Can I knock
thanks.
Eaxius upside the head so he's KO and just drag him out?
You are rolling to hit Eaxius.
No, not in front of the dragon.
Okay. Okay. I mean it. You're more than welcome to do so, but it would be an attack roll.
Yes. And in order to knock me out, at least assuming that the game works the same way, I don't know if there's a knockout blow, but otherwise you need to fill me up with non-lethal damage equal to my HP. So,
You know, I haven't actually looked at that. There probably is something like that, but I haven't checked into it. But if you guys want to try and do non-lethal damage, I can research that real quick.
No, we're
Just
just
like
gonna,
I'm trying to think of something to say here.
yeah, I'm looking heavily at Jimothy. Like, we need to go.
Yeah, just gonna in common, Wrongbalder dead ass to Eaxius. You've traveled by yourself for what seems like a long time. We've been doing well enough without a guide so far, and we do not need one now.
yeah, but I was basically almost lost. It's pretty much pure luck that we actually arrived at the heart of the forest in the end. So I think us having a guide would be really, honestly, a good idea. And again, we don't really want to offend them, and clearly making polite excuses isn't really working right now. So I'm kind of out of ideas on that front. So I really think that us staying the night and then heading out, because then once we listen to them for a little bit, they'll probably be a little bit more, willing to just go along with us. We managed to get them to agree to assist, and then we head on out. And they've already agreed that. Like, she offered that, that she could be our guide.
Okay, this is such a big shift. Can I roll to see if I notice anything?
What you're trying to see if he's magically been taken over?
Yeah, if something's just so off. He
Something-
switched his, the switch is
Yeah,
so hard.
you don't
for
go
it.
zero. Yeah, you don't go 0 to 100, and yeah.
That would be. Let me check those skills because I'm almost certain there's
Maybe
a skill.
insight?
Yeah, that's going to be an insight check.
Oh, is it insight, not arcana? Okay.
It is insight, correct. You are trying to glean what is different.
Do you want me to contest
Yes!
that with my deception, or do you want that to just be a static roll?
That's just going to be a static roll. Akai gets
Cool.
it, but let's see.
I was like,
Do I
could
even need
also-
to roll?
Yes, yeah, you do need to roll. You do need to roll. Anybody that wants to try and figure out the shift in his demeanor.
I mean,
Finnan, he has been speaking in Elvish pretty much constantly. By the way,
Okay, I didn't know if he was talking in common to us or if he's still just speaking in Elvish.
to the druids is in Elvish. Were you speaking in common to the group?
I was speaking in common to the group.
Okay,
yeah.
common
when
to the
when they
group,
shifted
correct.
To common, when they shifted to common, he's going to common with them. He's not like gonna insist on speaking in Elven with.
Well, because he was saying let's leave, and then now he's telling us to go. So Fennon's confused because he can't understand Elvish. So would I be able to roll like an insight?
You could roll insight to see, see if there's anything, just in his demeanor that has shifted aside from just the change in, reasoning. Wrongvalder, you know that it's a rather drastic shift, but he's making good points.
yeah, but Wrongbalder would not. He doesn't give a shit about. Primarily, there was one thing that Eaxius said where he's like, "Oh, well, we don't want to offend them," and I snorted because Wrongbalder would just be like, "I don't fucking care." Like he's like, "Okay, and your point?" Like, no
Akai
fucks given,
and Finnan,
not a single fuck.
Akai and Finnan, you both know that a shift of demeanor in this drastic of an instance is generally something that would not come naturally. So you could, both of you, even with your Fennin with your limited experience with magic, you figured there may be something that they could do to have him switch his mind. Akai, you've seen that kind of thing happen with your family in some of the dealings that they've done, where
Oh no.
they may have switched somebody's opinion just through the use of magic, not just through the sheer force of personality. Rongvalder, what language is that in?
Oh, well, everybody's talking in common, so he's responding in common. Sorry.
Just wanted to make sure. All good.
He's made a point. He hasn't spoken in Elvish this whole time. He's only spoken in common or Draconic, so.
Ultimately, also at the end of the day, they are creatures of the forest, and I trust them. I'm with Ursula.
Yeah,
This is probably one of those things where I'd be like over to Yaxius, where it's like I changes that drastic aren't good. I'm like, yeah, because I really would like to just leave. I'm very unsettled.
Jimothy, we need to go. Something's up with the Axios. We need to go now.
Time, can we pop to a private chat again? Because I just want to run something by you. I want to ask you something. I don't want to.
Absolutely.
All right.
What's up?
Awesome. I want to check because obviously, like, they are a trusted friend, but Fennon is also a trusted friend. Does this like suppress and make them like the most important friend over other people, or is it reasonable that if a person that you do trust is like Fennon, they're kind of making an impassioned plea of like, I really want to leave, that then also can't sort of weigh into the decision?
So the exact wording of the spell, and I'll let you take it as you will, because I know we're both DMs. Although the target isn't under the Dryad's control, it takes the Dryad's requests or actions in the most favorable way it can.
Okay.
So in this instance, I'd probably argue that it would want to make you try and convince Finnan, even though he's kind of off-putted. It
really,
I wouldn't say it's like a compulsion to do so, but it's if that makes sense.
Yeah, really wanting to try to set him at ease about the whole thing.
Exactly,
All right,
exactly.
All right, cool. All right.
Okay, cool.
Sounds good.
All right.
I understand that, Fennon, and yeah, it can be difficult needing to deal with all this stuff, and I'll admit it, I was initially against trying to stay here, and I'm sorry that I sort of have kind of been a little bit wishy-washy on it, but just sort of taking stock of the situation, I genuinely do think that us staying here is probably going to be the best. We're not going to be in any danger if something bad were to happen. I mean, you know, we're all here, they're also here. Like we'd be safe. So I don't think this is a dangerous place. We're in the heart of the forest. It's rather peaceful.
All of you, as he says that, all of you can tell, like the general like malaise, like that same feeling that you had when when Fennon cast that roar, that the almost like in the back of your head on edge feeling. As you got closer to the heart of the forest, that is not present here.
Yeah, but this situation's got me my hackles up.
Certainly, absolutely. I'm going to make a roll real quick. Roll 1d100. Looking for over 50. Over 50. Rongvalder, make a wisdom save, please.
No! My boy is not the wisest.
Never am I.
Hold on. Oh,
It's all
boy.
going to end this just being like, all right, guys, new campaign. This entire party is just like staying in the woods forever now.
Rongvalder, the druid, damn it, the dryad,
Ruined.
the dryad behind you that was offering food, looks over to you again. It's like, please, as a gift, no cost. Here, have some food. Stay for the night. And let me take you into the other channel real quick.
I was gonna say, 'cause
Oh, no.
he's not gonna want it, but
So, you have been.
wouldn't want it. In
you-
character, he'd be like,
I
fuck
know.
your food.
I know. These do look to be the same kind of berries that Yaxius has offered you every night, just for reference. But
Rongvalder's never. I don't think he's ever eaten them.
you have not. But
Yeah.
that's your frame of reference for this. So the Dryad has cast Fey Charm on you, and you failed the Wisdom save.
Of course.
You now regard the Dryad, specifically the Dryad to the Dryad 3 on the map. That Dryad, you view it as a trusted friend to be heeded and protected. You are not under the Dryad's control, so you're not like compulsed to obey the Dryad, but anything that the Dryad requests or the actions that it's taking, you view in the most favorable way possible. So requests to stay and have some food, they seem like very reasonable requests. And it seems like it's like, oh, they are offering to keep us safe at night. That's a reasonable request, and you would view it as such.
Right, but okay, I'm just
It
kind of trying to
it
figure
basically
out how to navigate it as him because he doesn't
sure.
he's never taken Eaxius's food, and he still wouldn't, even though he and Eaxius clearly get along.
Certainly.
And
Fr- would he accept a meal from a trusted friend?
I well, wait, I thought you said it in the frame of reference of Eaxius.
No, I was giving you this the offer of berries. It would have been that's the same type of berries. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have started with that.
Okay.
Would Rongvalder accept food from a trusted friend?
Maybe? I guess it just depends. I don't know. That's difficult.
So basically, right now the Dryad is as it doesn't have the same bond as you have with Leaf.
Okay,
But
that's
the-
what you kind of needed to tell me
but the
because he would
trust-
accept food.
But the
Oh, sorry,
trust
go ahead.
level is very close to the same trust you'd have for Leaf.
I say he would trust Leaf enough, but the matter of him actually eating it, I don't know if he would because he's kind of just he's negative enough that he just wouldn't not take care of himself, sort
Got
of
it.
thing, if that
Got
makes
it.
sense. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm trying to find
So-
a way
so
to navigate it.
He is not at the same bond that you have with Leaf as a brother, as that same brotherly bond that you have with Leaf. But it's certainly this could be a friend that you've traveled with for a very long time, somebody that you trust to watch your back, to tend to camp with you, etc., etc. That type of feeling. Basically, think of if you traveled with the party and were friends with them for like a number of years. That's that same kind of level of trust.
Would something like him being like, I don't know, I appreciate your offer, but I'm not hungry. Is that still something within like a realm? Because he wouldn't, but he would appreciate somebody's offer if they were friendly on friendly terms with him. But maybe
Certainly,
not. He still wouldn't eat it.
the offer of their offer of food would certainly be something that you could kind of turn away saying, "Oh, I'm not hungry though. I appreciate it." But the offer of shelter for the night does seem very reasonable.
Okay. That's
And
gonna
and
be-
you know that the woods are, pretty scary.
Right. Oh, scary. Big scare. Yes.
Big scare.
Okay. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna drag us back. Okay.
Okay, I'll do it fast.
Here we go. To
Oh, no,
to
welcome
bring
back.
it back. We left off. We left off with the Dryad reaching out with some berries. Here, as a gift, no cost. Have some food. Stay the evening. It's dangerous in the forest after dark.
In Elvish this time, actually. I appreciate the offer, but I'm not very hungry. Then turning to Akai, in Draconic would be saying, they are offering to let us let us stay, and we did find a green dragon not too long ago. My boy is not the smartest, I'm sorry.
So,
I'm about to either save us all or kill us all.
Hey, oh. That's funny. Oh boy.
Can I pull you down in another channel real quick?
Sure.
Oh,
One
no.
God,
moment.
the DM's happy.
Hello, friend.
Hello.
What's up? What do you want to do? What
I'm-
are you wanting to do?
I'm wanting to get GTFO in the fastest way means.
Okay. What are you doing? How you gonna accomplish it?
Yeah, that's the touchy subject because I don't know if it applies to these particular dryads, but they're very touchy in all the novels I've read.
Sure, sure. They are they are fey, so they are capricious. What would you like to do? What's your idea?
And being Fey, they don't like steel.
They do not steal, correct?
No, they don't like the
Oh,
material steel.
You do not have enough knowledge about this specific set of fey to
Okay.
know if they are weak to iron.
Okay.
That weakness may not be with dryads. It may be with a different type of fey.
Gotcha. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna run it past you. I'm really thinking of letting out a really big roar and maybe shooting a flame breath up in the air.
Oh, you're. Oh, I mean, okay. So, that's definitely something you can do. I am not going to give you a DM's warning for it, but the consequences of it could lead to combat. Just warning you.
That's my fear. Could a roar potentially do something similar to knocking people upside the head?
No,
Damn. I was kind of hoping it would.
you would actually need to hit them to knock them upside the
Okay.
head.
Because, I mean, like, if they were charmed, if it would snap them out of it. Because when
They're
Finn did the roar, it affected Ragnar so well.
there was a reason for that, and he
Okay.
was also casting a spell at the same time.
Yeah.
The reason for it, I can't actually give it to you as a
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah, that's backstory that we got to figure out.
Yep. So I'm gonna let you muse on what you want to do. We'll drag you back to the other channel, and we'll see where we go. Sound good?
Yay!
oh boy. Oh no. This is gonna end well.
Like I said, I'm either gonna save everybody or I'm gonna kill us all and work on a new character.
You
Nice.
should trust me, you fool.
I
You
hope
know what,
somebody
there's-
fucking gets punched, please. Oh god, I need it.
Role play going here. In comment, I look over at Jimothy. I give a very significant look, and I'm like, no magic. Could it be that one by one, everybody is getting charmed? I believe Eaxius and now Ragnar have both been charmed, and I'm starting to think
I'm
Ursula has
not-
been charmed too.
This is in common, like right in front of us, right? I just want to check.
Yeah,
Okay, I have not been charmed.
a charmed person would
know
say
if
that.
I've
You
been
stay out of this
charmed.
conversation.
I would know if I've been charmed. I think I would know.
Well, and it
Look,
would be
I'm not-
bad to.
I'm-
It would be bad to be rude here. I believe our best course of
Don't
action.
make me agree with Jimothy.
Huh? Sorry, can you
Nothing.
repeat that accent? I didn't hear you. 'Cause
It's nothing. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. You keep going.
I disagree with not hearing you.
Oh my god.
Go ahead.
It's an
Go ahead.
iconic
Go
moment.
ahead and repeat it. Go ahead and repeat it.
So don't make me agree with Jimothy here. That's what it says.
An iconic moment. Here we are.
Oh god. Alright, I believe our best course of action would be to stay the night and get their word that we shall leave in the morning. This is incoming.
Okay.
Mm.
This is.
Mm.
Do you think that would work? Would they let him go?
Punch me.
No. Once we're in their trap, we're in their trap.
No, we're not.
Uh,
I'm,
the
I'm talking directly to Jimothy.
the dryad on this side starts to go up towards clearing. You can see that here in the brush,
Do not lie.
where she is, you can actually see there is a small fire pit there, and what looks to be some stamped ground. Stamped
Brennan,
ground is in like
what's your
compressed
feelings
ground.
on this?
I
Or a
don't
quick
want to
roll,
be
like-
here. People are acting weird.
Yeah, our whole group is acting weird. Okay,
Personally, I do not feel
I-
that we
I
are
go
in
up
any
to
danger.
Finn
Can I? Am I allowed to still speak as Leaf? Is that okay, or is that not okay?
You can react as you are now with Leaf,
Okay. Okay,
but
good.
but Leaf taking action would not be approved.
No, 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 no. But him making commentary is
Yeah,
okay. 'cause I'm
commentary's
making
just
the
fine.
commentary in the
Commentary's just
chat.
fine.
I'm making the commentary in the chat. Okay, cool.
Okay, who wants to do a thing? I heard people want to do things. Who wants to do a thing?
I'm going
well,
to
I
grab
think-
Finnan and go a couple paces away with him and whisper a conversation with him.
Oh no, whisper.
Could I do this in a separate channel?
Yeah, you can absolutely.
Alright.
Or you could just
can
mute
go
your
to- oh, yeah,
microphone.
that too.
I'm worried what they'll do, but I also want to do a thing with them. Fuck everyone else over.
I just want somebody to get punched. I just really want someone to get decked. That's all I want. Just violence. God.
The dryad closer to you, Rongvalder, motions. Here, this is where we have people sleep overnight, and he leads you over to the same little clearing where the other dryad is at.
I'm gonna follow.
You can see that there does look to be the remnants of a little campsite here. There's a small fire pit with a stack of dead wood underneath a nearby tree, and there does look to be some packed dirt where people may have spent the night before. Eaxius, you do notice as they're walking over, a lot of the footprints from the ones who are following do actually go in this area. Like they do look to be in that area of just sticking around.
Alright, actually, can I, as we're waiting for all this shit to go down, I'm actually have my journal open and I'm drawing in it.
Sure, absolutely.
I will actually get you drawings later, but
In common, I look over and say to Jimothy, Jimothy, can you get them to swear on their word that they will let us all go freely in the morning?
Oh god, give me a second. I believe so. Oh boy, this is a lot of pressure. I love it.
It's like, if you can't get them to say that they're going to let us all go in the morning, all of us, Fennon's probably just going to leave.
Okay. Oh, girls loving this. I'm loving it. Let's
Take
fucking-
Leaf with you so he doesn't have to suffer the same fate, please.
Kind dryads, I believe we would be willing to stay the night, but only the night, for we are on a mission for Adastar. That takes priority over conversing with your kind selves. As a gift, I would like to offer you this drawing. I am willing to perhaps do you a few more before I turn in for the night. So, would you still be willing to take all of us in the morning to this place where you believe the arrow might be?
And leave us freely.
And let us freely return the arrow to Adasser.
The dryad looks a little pensive, holding a finger up to the side of her face. A small smile blooms on her face, and she says. That certainly sounds like a fair agreement. We accept.
I give her a small bow and say, "You are most kind."
The the dryads, all three, almost as one, nod. Um, this dryad just goes over and kind of sits at the base of the tree. You can almost see that she's kind of just not being absorbed into it, but just you can tell that she's sat here many a time before. Um, the other dryad just goes over here and sits by the roots of the tree. You can still see that third dryad that was speaking with Ursula is just just watching the group from the larger tree at the head of the clearing.
All right.
Goes into the clearing. I mean,
Yeah.
I trust him.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Trust is a strong word.
Can we review that last little tidbit with Jimothy and the Dryad again?
Oh God, I think I said you will freely allow us to go find this arrow and return it to a dasser.
You will guide us to the arrow where you will guide us to the area where you think the arrow was, and you would let us return the arrow. And you would freely let us return the arrow to a dasser. Are the two agreeances that were agreed to?
Did our side agree to it? Because she just bowed and...
The Fae has accepted the offer.
Yep. See how this bites us in the ass later. Oh!
You better start drawing.
Yeah, I'm over here and I'm drawing pretty pictures for her.
Yeah, Finn's not going to actually enter the clearing that they made.
Yeah, I'm staying back here too.
By all means.
All the weird acting people are going that way, and I don't want anything to do with that.
Wrong, Valder.
Sorry.
They did actually offer to the clearing. It does look to be a fairly well-tended campsite. Anybody that's actually near it can see that a lot of the footprints that you were following do look to be in this area as well. So you can tell that the child has actually spent a good lot of time here.
And I'm actually
Do I
going
notice
to.
if any of the footprints actually leave, or are they all just leading to this area and then never go anywhere?
Oh, you can see that there's. I mean, just with a casual glance, you can see that there's quite a few footprints here, and they're going to and from this area. Eaxius, if you're trying
were
to
you
talk,
saying,
Eaxius.
No, sorry, I wasn't saying anything right now.
What were you saying, Jimothy?
I'm actually going to talk over and comment leaf and be like, friend, I do not believe I'll be able to look at your curse tonight. Perhaps tomorrow we may continue.
In Draconic, I kind of look over at Ragnvald.
Ragglevarde! Ragglevarde!
Look at that wriggle raggle.
Wriggle raggle
It's
Ragglevarde!
the wriggle raggle.
Bert, say your character name for me, because I'm an idiot.
Wrong Balder.
Wrongvalder. Okay. I look over at
Just call him Wriggle
Wrongvalder,
Raggle,
and I
it's
kind of
fine.
get a inquisitive look on my face, and in Draconic I go, so how about those red dragons?
You have the exact same feeling about the red dragons that you had before.
Oh my god.
Oh. Okay. Can you pull me into a side room?
Sure.
Really quick? I need to ask a question.
No, it wouldn't get rid of it.
It would not.
No, you'd get angry.
That's
so
not good.
you are not under the Dryad's control. Just any suggestions and actions that they take are viewed at the most favorable level possible, and they are specifically the one that's sitting the tree root that's facing directly down, facing 6 o'clock. that one is viewed as a trusted friend. The other one, you know that they're companions of this dryad, so they're. I mean, just like you'd consider them the same as a traveling party here. He just pissed you off with red dragons. Now you're pissed about red dragons.
Oh no!
Not to a rage. You're just pissed at him. Why the fuck did you bring up red dragons?
Oh my god. So wait, but that would have no effect at
No.
all on.
There-
Okay, and the
I will give you what you're needing to have to in order to break out. You can't actually
Okay.
say this, but this is
Yeah.
what would cause you to break out.
okay.
Each time the dryad or its allies, so the dryad or the other two dryads, do anything harmful to you, you can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on a success. Otherwise, the effect lasts 24 hours or until the dryad dies, is on a different plane of existence, or the dryad ends the effect as a bonus action.
I see.
So-
Okay.
so-
would getting really, really incredibly upset and potentially violent if a Kai keeps pressing these
It
buttons.
would not break the charm.
No, the dryad would not be like fuck. That was wild and-
The dryad would not try and intervene between that. Dryad knows to stay
Okay.
out of shit like that.
all right.
Does
cool.
that make sense? Any questions?
That makes. No, I don't think so.
Perfect.
Great.
It's all
Okay.
about, your Fae needing to deal with Fae deals. I'm very keyed into listening to certain agreement tactics, and I've noticed several times where time has been like, that's not actually an agreement to anything. We're treating it like it is. Okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Good thing you're charmed. Fucking that one. Oh no.
Yeah, it's like I've certainly taken liberties with some of the things, and some of the things that we've agreed to aren't actually agreements, and some of the things we haven't agreed to are actually agreements. It's a lovely
Yeah.
little game that's being played.
It's great. I'm
not a
enjoying
lawyer.
it. I'm so glad that I got a 1 on
You're
that
in the
stage.
first
Oh,
time
man.
you lost your fucking name.
Oh,
Good
boy.
job, Kai.
Okay, so last we spoke, Akai was like, "Hey, Wrongvalder, how about those red dragons?" And scene.
In Draconic, that is specifically.
Yep, in Draconic.
Wrongbalder, who had been sitting down, immediately turns around, clearly unhappy, very unhappy, and in Draconic is like, "What the fuck are you talking about red dragons here for?" Actually pissed. Angry level, but pissed. Leaf bristling on Fenn's shoulder like, oh no, we're doing this. Okay.
And I'm just over here trying to find a way to do this without bashing you upside the head.
Oh my god. I mean, you've got a pissed off dragon elf
You now have a
staring at
pissed
you
off
now.
dragon elf staring at you. What do you do?
So you know, we've talked about the and of course this is all in Draconic still.
Oh, can
We've
I?
discussed the red dragons?
Okay, one moment, Jimothy.
Okay. Considering that I'm distracted, can I roll a perception check for Ursula to see if she's noticing that those two are about to get at it?
Sure, absolutely.
Exchange hands. Oh my god.
All right.
Yeah, she notices. I mean, anybody that knows Draconic would notice. Anybody that knows them, Wrongbalder's pissed, and you can tell it's at Akai.
Full on tail lashing or behind him, pissed off.
I'm close to both of them, and I have a bristling small dragon on my head, so I'm just like, oh no. Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
he's on my shoulder now. But oh,
Yeah.
He's on your shoulder now. Yeah.
The dryad up to the north, in Elvish, please, no violence here.
Now, does he know what we've said, or is he just?
No, he's reading the situation.
Gotcha.
He can see that, hey, people are pissed off.
Question.
Yeah,
Quick question
sure.
regarding that.
Yeah.
So, even if it was a close friend, he wouldn't take very kindly to being told what to do.
Yeah,
But
certainly.
would he be
You
like?
what? One moment.
Mhm.
Brrrr.
This is
You
this is
you would
really
view it.
hard
You
because
would
he's
view
like,
it in the
even if he
most
told him, like chill the fuck out, like it would still take him a while.
the most favorable way possible is the wording.
So
So
even
he has asked you to not, well, asked everybody, but that does include you. Please,
Okay.
no violence. So
okay.
if 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 Leaf would tell you, hey, if you're getting angry and Leaf would tell you, hey, please don't fucking shank a guy. Would you
No
listen?
promises.
No problem. But you'd try and hold yourself back if it was Leaf
Yes.
asking you.
Try
Okay.
holding self back is
That
what I can
that
give
kind
you.
of thing.
Try,
Try holding yourself
back.
back. Just
okay,
be like,
whether or not it's successful for a very long time.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Okay, cool. All right, that's what I want to make sure. All right.
Yep.
Fighting the damn
Okay.
dryads.
Very
we just
sharp.
spend the night.
A very sharp inhale from Wrongwalder, still staring dead ass at Akai. Just very sharp inhale, still fists clenched, dead ass staring.
You hate red again in Draconic. You hate red dragons. I hate red dragons. What do you say we leave this group and go get us some revenge?
Oh? Whoa. Okay, hold on 1 second.
This doesn't make you dumb, by the way.
No, just that particular thing took me out of character
Got it,
completely
got
off
it.
guard.
You guys are ready to go on a crusade.
I mean,
is what I'm
Rockbalder
hearing.
is also completely off guard by that one, but
Are we going on a crusade, brother?
Crusade is...
Deus Volt, Deus Volt, Deus Volt, Deus Volt, Deus Volt.
It really is. We have the paladin too. It's the paladin too. Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Still staring dead ass at Akai. Oh, obviously a bit surprised. Clearly a bit surprised. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Getting revenge?
Yeah, let's leave this group and they can spend the night with the dryads and we'll go on our way.
Do you think I'm stupid? Do you really think that I trust you, that you're gonna actually do that?
Oh, if you only knew how much I wanted to kill my father. We can even bring Finn in. It'd be a fun time.
Just pack a suitcase with the small child and let's go.
Okay. Does
child holding-
anybody else know Draconic? Does anybody else
no.
know Draconic?
I think it's just Akai
Fuck.
and Rogbalder and
Okay.
Lee. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what makes us so
Oh, this is great.
It's such
This
a
is great.
personal conversation, DM, isn't it great?
It's great.
Yeah, it's great. At that point, Leaf, I could still be Leaf as well in this situation. yes? Just to make
One
sure.
moment. I'm checking one thing.
Don't mind me
Okay, nope,
mentally.
it is not. Okay, yeah, you can be Leaf. Leaf,
Okay.
just running commentary with Leaf. It's the
Okay,
Leaf
cool.
Commentary Power Hour.
Hell yeah, peanut gallery boy. All right.
Oh boy.
Leaf also in Draconic, saying that doesn't sound like too bad of an idea. I mean, he clearly seems like he's trustworthy so far, right? He almost died for us, right? That Wrongwalder would kind of glance between Akai and Leaf, clearly trusting what Leaf has to say because it's Leaf.
Mhm.
And then looking back at Akai and being, oh, this is really difficult. It's like, how can you promise that we'd actually get out of here alive with just the three of us? And, of course, Leaf. But Leaf can't fight, so...
We just walk. It's that simple. Don't you just want to walk and go get that revenge you've wanted for hundreds of years?
Oh, touching so many
The one person without dark vision wanting to leave.
Yeah, the one person without dark vision wanting to leave in the middle of the night.
Maybe a flag for the rest of you?
Oh my god. I mean, you have your fire breath, right? You could just be
Where are
a
you guys?
flaming
Where are you
torch.
guys going?
What language is that in?
I mean, she's just speaking out and like common to them. She's like, they look like they're like leaving, right?
What-
Or they just
Kai did.
Friggin-
Kai did take a couple steps away, and it's like you can clearly tell that he's trying to, talk to Rongvalder.
What's going on?
In common. Oh, nothing, Axis. We're just gonna let you guys go about your business, and we're gonna go get some revenge on these red dragons.
Really?
Yeah,
Wrong
you
one.
want to tag
seems
along?
like that seems like a pretty bad idea to just head out in the middle of the night. It's like really late, and can't you like barely see in the dark?
That's okay. I can make a torch. As a matter of fact, I
Wrong
believe I have a torch in my bag.
For frame of reference, while this conversation has been going on, it is roughly sunset. So it's you still enough light to see, but it is starting to become dim light.
I'm going to go
Uh,
and be like, I'm worried that you might get lost. Eaxius has been the person leading us through these woods.
Like we're
Do you really want to get lost, buddy?
1 second, in-room chat.
Sure. So, how's everybody enjoying Fey Hour?
Well,
I can't wait to see how
I
you
would
fucking
like
screw me
to.
over.
I really would like to respond to Akai's comments that he made to Rongvalder, because Rongvalder's not very happy at the moment.
Oh, certainly not. Certainly not.
But I'm gonna have a question for you, girl.
Sure. Is it something you need me in a different channel, or do you want to just type it?
I'm gonna type it to you.
Cool. Bada beep, bada boop, bada ba 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 bada doop boop
No,
ba
you're
doop
wrong,
boop.
aren't you?
I am answering
fine.
pro, and then I will answer Fennin. Not Fennin. Rongvalder, and then if anybody else has questions before we start up, we'll go from there.
Yeah, sorry, girl. I'm like trying to keep notes over here, and for that part, I completely space taking notes. I was just too adrenaline rush going on. I'm trying my hardest. Hey, girl.
Cool.
There were so many buttons that got pressed. The last thing Akai
You
said,
a
and
lot
I'm
of
like,
buttons.
well, Akai is like pressing everyone, and I'm just like, I need to respond, but I'm like, oh man.
You have
And then
stamina.
Jimothy just pressed like 2 more, and I'm just like, oh my god, this character's so hard. Okay.
What did I press?
Mm.
Also, where the fuck are you guys gonna find red dragons? We're in a forest. All we've seen is a dead green dragon.
Mm.
I mean, I did draw a picture of Rongwalder wearing dragon bone armor, and he's just gonna go. He's gonna go back to the green dragon, rip all of its bones, and just make it just scream, running out
Ursula,
of the forest, trying to
Ursula
find
thinks
the
that's a
red
bad
dragon
idea.
to stab.
Ursula does actually think that is a bad idea. Yes. That is a correct statement.
Ursula won't let me go to the fucking fun dragon bounds. Thanks, man. Oh, never done.
Okay. I don't know if everybody's back or not.
Akai,
Yeah.
Akai and Fennin, back Yes, good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, back on.
Um, Jimothy's snarky commentary to Akai would actually make Rongwalder turn around and stare at Jimothy and be like, "Would you just shut the fuck up for once?"
Yeah, I was legitimately being like, but you can't see, and that boy over there's a tractor.
Doesn't matter. He's mad. I'm sorry. I'm not mad. He's mad.
Ah, the Red
He's-
River's flowing.
A red river's flowing.
Someone's pissed. So I, out of character, am not angry. In character, Rongwalder is not happy.
In character, his Red River's flowing.
Turn.
Back
back.
into Draconic.
Would I be able to start a campfire over here?
Are you asking that out loud? Or are you asking me as the DM?
I'm asking you as the DM.
You could certainly start a campfire there. There's nothing preventing you from doing so.
That's DM phrasing for sure. Go ahead and try that.
That's like
Yeah.
the stop and go light on at the same time.
Yeah, it is. It is literally the stop and go light at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
just
what I'm
not
dealing with.
shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna start a fire here per se, like a campfire. Do you mind if I'm gonna take out my? Maybe not. I'm gonna go talk to Jimothy real quick.
Oh boy.
Talking to
Oh,
Jimothy.
Akai
Finnan just
Rongwalder's
dashes
gonna follow
over.
Akai. Rongwalder's gonna
Run
fucking
that
walk
way.
over to Akai like,
Yeah, I'm just
excuse
sitting over
me.
here drawing pretty
You were
pictures
saying
for some
something?
Dryad. Hello, Finnan.
In Draconic. Come on, Halfling. Don't you want to go get that revenge?
Oh.
My boy is not the smartest. He's
Un-
the
un-
angriest,
un
but not
moment.
the smartest.
One moment. You're still not going to break the charm. I'm just letting you know of
Huh?
that.
Huh?
This still wouldn't break the charm. I'm letting you know that. The charm has
Oh.
very specific requirements. How
Oh,
close is he to
I-
actually going, hey, I'm getting real pissed mode?
How much farther?
that's-
the part where I'm getting nervous because he keeps calling him.
No, that's the
halfling.
question. How far is that? Because you've said in character. Well, you've told me as part of the backstory. It's like he would fly into a rage. Maybe not like a barbarian's rage, but he just gets really pissed and starts attacking. How close is that?
It's getting there. I will let you know if Akai makes. There's a couple of comments that Akai could make that I would just be like, brush his hands and be like, oh
leap
no.
at Akai, and it's just like, hey, we're going.
Yeah, and I do have a question. If he does
Sure.
get pissed, would he actually listen to the Dryad at that point? Would he? Because obviously
No.
the Dryad
No.
asked.
At
wouldn't,
that
or he
at that
would?
point, no. At that point, you're just blinded with rage at Akai. So you would
Okay.
fight Akai until you are calmed down.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, at this
But-
point, Leaf is getting nervous too. But okay. Yeah, I will. There's a couple comments that he could make that I would be like, this is bad. This is
Sure,
not good.
sure.
'Cause he's getting there. He's getting angry. So, yeah.
And do remember, Leaf would probably be listening to this entire thing happening as well.
Oh, he is. That's why when Fennin walked away towards Jimothy, I'm gonna have Leaf coming over to Akai here in a moment. So yeah. Leaf is like, So, yes. Okay.
Okay, we're going back in.
Okay. Hi, friends.
Okay.
Friends, heavy quotation marks.
Yeah, heavy quotation mark. At Akai's constant badgering, Rongwalder is of course following him. Not happy, very angry. Tail wagging a little bit behind him, pissed off. And Leaf, who is still on Fennin's shoulder, kind of nudges Fennin, clearly nervous, and is like, "I'm going." In common, is like, "I'm going to go over there now," and lifts.
I'm
off
going to
Fennin's
go over
shoulder.
there now.
Yeah, I'm going over there. I need to. We need to talk to Akai. So, it flies over towards Akai. So he's currently flying over there. Like, oh god, good times. Good times are happening. But Rockbalder, you have a very angry silver dragon man following after you. So,
Good.
why the hell do you keep bringing up red dragons? Why do you keep calling me a halfling? Is there any particular reason why you keep needing to berate me?
Oh, we all know your penchant for red dragons, and you are half dragon, half elf.
Let me think of how to phrase this. I'm so sorry, this is difficult.
No, it's all good. And I'm
Oh, this whole
assuming
situation is foobar.
I'm assuming Axius is just like, I see this, I am staying the fuck out of it. Yes.
Yeah, it's like right now it's like, there seems to be some drama going on here. Boy, I sure am glad that I'm just here with the Dryad and we're all having a good time here in the safety of this camp. While whatever, they're working through over there.
Probably wise. Yeah.
Wrongwalder crossing his arms, clearly pissed, standing in front of Kai. Unless the Kai is still walking. Not sure if he is. He hasn't been moving, but still
paused.
directly. Okay, standing there, pissed off, saying, "Yet you keep using halfling as some sort of a way to berate me. Is it because I'm half elf, part elf, that you think that I'm just inferior? Is that what the problem is?"
Oh no. Okay, pause. Pause. Pause.
I was thinking,
We're
you're on shit right now.
we're going back to Jimothy. Jimothy is going to ask the
Pause on
hosts a
this
thing.
shit show.
We are doing multiple conversations that can have consequences. So Jimothy, please.
Alright, well, I ended up typing in text. Do you want me to actually say it?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Alright, so I'm going to look to this dread and an Elvish. I'm going to be like, my companion here is unused to forest. In fact, most of his life has been spent within the walls of the city until now. Would you consider it rude of him to camp a little ways away with his own fire? I believe being alone like that would make him more comfortable.
The dryad nods and it is looks to have an air of understanding about her. Oh, that must be very difficult. As long as the campfire is very small, that should not be an issue.
Or most kind, I shall inform him as such, for I do not believe he understands the language of the Elvish. So, then, in common, I will turn around to Fennin and be like, you may, but they request that you keep the fire small and in control.
Okie dokie.
I'm trying so hard.
Okay. Back to Rongvalder. And Akai, you notice that Fennin had a small well, you don't notice because both of you are angry at each other. Fennin is suddenly back in the area beside you all.
Can I just say Leaf is flying, still flying. Like he's like flapping his wings, kind of like clearly a bit distressed at the moment. A little bit away from, like maybe a few paces away from Wrongvalder and Akai, and kind of just like with a look of like, oh god.
Oh, this has come full circle.
What do?
Still draconic. I never meant it in a derogatory sense, more of a teasing. But if you would like, I could pull out my. Oh, 1 second.
Hi DM, how you feeling today?
We're having
doing, friend?
we're having a grand old time. That's
Having a
for damn
great
sure.
time. It's good.
meant it derogatory, more of a tease among friends. But if you would like, I could pull out my scroll of pedigree to show you the purebloodness of the Dragonborn and myself.
Wow.
And as I end, I kind of jump back a pace.
Wow.
Oh man.
Wow.
Oh.
Boy.
Wow.
Hey, hey, girl. Hey, girl. Can we go into a side room?
Yeah, we can go into a side room.
I can't.
Breathe.
Oh. Hey, buddy.
So remember how I said there's only a few things?
That was
would
one of them. I
really
know that
set
was one of them.
up?
That was one of them. Yep.
Because he's got a big complex about not actually being,
Being
a
a
full
peer.
dragon.
Yep. Yep. I know. I'm well aware. Or is he gonna? Okay. So at this point, are we going into rounds? Is he gonna take a? Is he gonna take a swing? Do I need to change your token?
you let yeah, you might
Okay,
want to
so
change the token.
I'll change the token.
Question,
We are going to
question.
go into rounds if I change
He's
the
not
token.
going to, he's not gonna die though, because this is a thing where people are friendly still, I assume, right? Is that still in, it's not a whatever you call the encounters.
No, this is as far as you guys will take it. Encounter. I don't know
Oh,
what
boy.
you guys are gonna do, or
We'll
if
find
people are
out.
going to stop you.
All right.
This
well,
this is
here-
hey look, you're starting a fight with the PC. I didn't plan this encounter. This is you guys starting your own damn
Neither
shit.
did I. And then a guy started fucking talking about it.
So that's where we are. I'll change your tile. We will go into rounds, and then we'll go from there.
All right. That sounds,
Um,
what do I do?
It would he naturally like if he's attacking something, would he pull out his trident and trident attack? Like in a rage, would he do so?
In a rage, would he do so?
Yeah. Would
Yes.
would he attack? Is he in a rage now?
Yeah, he would attack with he would attack with both tridents.
Okay.
Mom
So
and Dad
so
trident.
that
Yeah.
that is what's happening.
Can I? All right. Do I do anything? What am I doing?
Okay. So I am
Crying
going. So
internally.
I'm going to act out what your character is doing after I switch out the tile, and we'll go from there. Okay.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Oh, so you're rolling. You're rolling.
No, I'll have you roll,
Oh,
but I will
okay, I
call
gotcha.
for it. But you are going to you're going to roll as if you're rolling against an enemy, because right now he's an enemy in your eyes.
Okay.
It's like, hey, this doesn't make you stupid. It doesn't change how you think. Well, it does change how you think, but
It does change how he thinks.
but
you see?
but it
Especially
also
Akai,
doesn't
he
make you
sees him as
immune
the
to
right
Akai,
person.
fucking with you. And this is
Yeah,
Akai
oh.
fucking with you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
weaponizing backstory. Woo! Okay,
Woo!
so here we go. I'm gonna drag
Wow.
us back.
That calm token
Yep.
differentiation.
I didn't
really
think
making it
I'd have to use the other one this quick. Anyways,
Me
here we
either,
go.
Then Akai pulled out his pedigree.
Dragging us back. Okay. Hello again.
Akai.
Everybody, please pause.
Terrible mistake.
We're doing
You
a
made
thing.
terrible mistake. Leaf,
Uh,
can I just before this starts, Leaf kind of panics and it's like, no, do not
so
say that.
all of you, Leaf, upon hearing the track that Akai is going down, as soon as he started talking about pedigree, Leaf's tail just immediately, like a cat, just straight out back arched, like, oh shit. You could just tell by the change in his demeanor that this is not what you want to go through. And he's just like, no, and
That.
jumps into the air. He is at the same time, Akai, you can almost see Rongvalder's Rongvalder's
goody.
eyes.
See Ronvalder disappear.
No, hold on, hold your horses.
so
Ronvalder
sorry.
vanish into the ether in front
You
of you.
you see Rongvalder's eyes almost glaze over in anger at you,
No.
and
Back.
he
Oh, that's a nifty token.
he
Yeah.
he
Now you know why
reaches
he has
he
crazy yandere face art.
he reaches onto his back, pulls out both tridents, and lunges at you to attack.
Oh,
Oh,
god,
no.
you idiots.
Here we go.
Oh,
So-
boy.
Here we
Please
go.
make the rolls.
Okay. I
Am
will.
I-
Honestly, I pull out my
understand that they're
sword and
going
shield.
to
Wait,
block.
okay. This is the surprise round. Everybody will be in initiative afterwards.
Yeah. I was gonna say I understand if they totally get like a round going beforehand, but I would like to roll into initiative first, Jam, so that it's fine by me.
Absolutely. I completely understand. Everybody will roll into initiative after this specific attack.
Okay.
So.
Give me a moment. So, am I doing my? That's dual
You-
wielding.
that
correct?
is the dual wielding, but now since you are level 2, you get the bonus to both rolls.
Oh, buddy, here we go. I'm sorry in advance, Akai.
This is what you wanted, birds.
I was not expecting this.
Akai, I will make note before we actually do this. Akai, your shield is not out. You put that away.
Yep.
So
I didn't
you-
know that was gonna be kind of the push.
You
but
need
whatever,
to-
I'll roll with it.
You need to take. Well, I mean, by that roll, I'd assume the first one hits, the second one doesn't. Even without the AC from the shield. So, nope. So you are going to take 5 damage as Leaf's trident. I mean, as Leaf's trident. Wow. As
Whoa.
Rongvalder's trident just stabs in it just brutally into your shoulder. In a rage. Okay. We are having
Here
an
we go.
encounter. It is kind of PvP encounter. This is not what I expected today. Here we go. Everybody, please roll initiative.
My dryad friends, and what are y'all doing over there?
Oh my god. Here we go. I'm so sorry.
What are Dryads' initiative? It is that.
Jimmy,
Y'all
you better
bunch
get
of
out that
motherfuckers.
rope.
And then for Ursula, yeah, what the fuck is Ursula's initiative?
Oof.
Wow, Kai, you did worse than I did. That's impressive.
Okay.
Rolls are always crap at the most important times.
Oh, do I also have to roll or no?
Yes, you do have to roll.
Okay.
You
okay.
roll in. You just got the surprise round.
Okay. Surprise.
Jimothy, the
Wait, what is
first
it?
one was Ursula, correct?
The first one was me, the second one was Ursula.
Got it. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Ursula does better than I do, as she do.
Okay, so that is. Oh,
Well,
Well, fuck.
someone's angry. Sorry.
I gotta think about something real quick. Let me get everybody in their order.
Boy.
Okay.
Now we're fucking deal breakers. I hate you all.
Add.
Somebody better get out the damn rope. Just gonna say, Jesus
We
Christ.
are at Finnan. Add to initiative.
What, pro?
You're a fucking elf. I can't sleep yet.
Nope.
Nope.
Not a damn bit.
We
No.
are at Ursula. We are at. Oh, let's see. Eaxius. We are at the Dryads. I'm just putting Dryad 3 in the Dryad list, and then we are at Jimothy proper, then Akai. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 8. Where's the 8th? Rongbalder, Finnan, Ursula, Eaxius, Jimothy, No, seven's correct. Seven's correct. No, I have a Kai there. He's last. Okay. I am going to rule, for the sake of not having death possible, that the surprise round was just the top of the initiative. Since you rolled first on initiative, I'm not giving you 2 attacks back to back.
That is fair.
I think the rest of the party may agree with that. Is that okay with the rest of the party? This is the way I'm
Okay with
ruling it.
that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Fennin, you see Rongvalder just completely just delirious with anger. Take out his tridents and stab a Kai on the shoulder.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do you need me to look up the information on non-lethal damage?
Probably.
I'm checking that right now. Okay, subdual damage, 5th edition.
While you're looking that up, does my armor not do anything for that attack?
So armor is the ability to reduce the chance of it hitting you or doing damage.
Oh, okay.
It does not reduce the damage that you take if it gets through the armor. Some magical armor may provide a damage resistance, which would be a magical way of even if the attack hits you, it reduces the hurt that it inflicts. But right now, your mundane armor does not actually provide that magical benefit.
Yeah.
If you choose, this is on page 198 of the player's handbook, an attacker who reduces a creature to 0 hit points with a melee attack may choose to knock them out instead of kill them.
Alright.
So, you do need to reduce them to 0 HP, but you can knock them out instead of killing them.
Oh,
Somebody
so you
better
just
get
deal
out the
normal
brain.
damage up till that point, and then at the end you're like, actually it's knockout.
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to stab you, butt of the knife against the back of the head.
Okay, so
Because that's how stabbing people works.
before shit
It
goes on, can I just
absolutely
be like, I handed the Dryad a picture, and here's a picture. And I'm loading the picture.
Perfect.
Just so we can be like that.
To say that a
And then
payment...
you guys decide to go all stupid. It's loading.
Yep, that's fine.
Wait, I did draw a picture. There we go.
Nice. Nice. Good picture. A+.
Yeah, they got a picture now, yay.
Okay, Fennin, it's your turn.
So, would it be possible, as I have no weapons drawn, to like try to do like a grapple or a tackle just to impede him?
You can attempt to grapple. Let me look up the rules for grappling real quick.
Grapple. Is this like oil?
Because I know it would
wrestle- is this
upset
like
Leaf
oil
if I
wrestling?
attacked him.
Okay, so
Aw.
grappling.
Damn
Grappling. I'm bringing it up right now. Where are you? There we go. Grappling. When you want to grab a creature or wrestle with it, you can use the attack action to make a special melee attack, a grapple. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them. The target of your grapple must be no more than one size larger, which applies in this case. It's all good. Using at least one free hand, you try and seize the target by making a grapple check instead of an attack roll. Either a strength check contested by the target's strength or dexterity check, and then the... Oh, sorry. No, you have to make a strength check. The target gets to choose strength or athletics or acrobatics to roll against you. If you're successful, you get the target the grappled condition, and then that inflicts... the speed becomes 0. It can't benefit from any bonus to its speed, and yeah, that's it. But its speed is 0, so basically you would be stopping him in his tracks. If you'd like to do that. Do you want to
I
attempt to
know-
grapple?
I know it would upset Leaf if I like actually attacked him. It'd probably upset our kind hosts. I think I will try to grapple him.
Sure. So you are going to go up to him, and you are
Hi,
going
buddy.
to use
Hey,
a...
buddy.
You are going to roll an athletics check. Wrongvalder, you would either roll athletics or acrobatics, whichever you choose,
Thought
as
you
a
said to roll
counter.
with strength.
No. Fennin has to roll strength. You have to roll athletics. You have to roll with an athletics check. It just says strength in front of it. That's why I'm saying strength every time. You roll athletics, and then Wrongvalder gets to either roll athletics or acrobatics as the opposed roll.
Please
So-
roll low.
So,
Wow.
Barely passing the class.
because I looked this up, for the other thing, in cases of a tie, the tie goes to the person making the save. So in this case, you grab
It's
onto
not
him.
a tie.
Oh, wrong
Beaten by
Balder.
one.
Sorry, I why did
I was
I?
beaten by
Oh,
one.
you know what? I saw the 9 and I
The
took it as a 9.
9.
I apologize.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you're
So
fine. No.
so you reach out and you try and grab Wrongvalder. You almost get purchase on his armor, trying to grip the links on the chain, but he just wriggles free in his anger.
Like the descriptor
I
being
did roll
like-
strength. My strength, for me, it's the same. So
Your athletics is at a -1.
because I'm very good at acrobatics, but I'm not athletic,
Yeah.
not sporty.
Okay.
Let's see. Actually, let me just verify. I want to verify. Yep, that is correct. Okay, Ursula, it is your turn.
Love you, pro.
1 second. You're a little too far away from me to get up to you without. Oh God. Fuck. Yeah, because I only have 30 feet, and you are too far away from me, Ringbalder. How dare you?
I did not expect PvP.
Neither did I. I find it hilarious because I made the joke about, oh man, look at that token name earlier, completely not realizing where this was gonna go.
Good job, Dum Dum. Alright, so. Ursula's totally gonna fly over to your face and kind of just distract you, and let's see who is going to be next on. God, giving bonus to a Kai when it says turn next.
Okay, you are performing the help action for a Kai. Wrongvalder, you have an angry owl circling around your head, being very distracting and pecking at you. Not doing any damage, but it's really annoying and distracting.
Just pissed off, cursing in Draconic. Get the fuck out of my way.
Eaxius, it's your turn.
Okay.
I've heard that okay before. I've heard that before.
So, yeah.
Oh no, does he have the brain stick?
Nice. You can get there.
I
You can get there.
You look like
Just
you're
going
wearing
to walk-
sunglasses.
I am. It's walking right up there. No, it's like walks up and looking between the two of them, the person who did the stabbing, the person who provoked the stabbing. I don't know what he said to provoke the stabbing, but it was clearly egging him on. I'm looking mostly at the person doing the stabbing because, to be fair, between the two, that is the slightly worse offense.
Sure.
Maybe. Yeah.
Slightly?
Maybe. I mean, I mean, look at him. He's a red dragon. What the fuck? He's supposed to be bad guy. Whatever.
You will
Bad guy.
not disrespect the hospitality we have been given here.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, the charm is so heavy on him.
Oh, are you rolling an intimidation check?
Yeah, I'll try to roll an intimidation check since that would be the most appropriate one, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. 10.
I'm checking to make sure which one that is going to be against.
Yeah.
Where is it?
I literally would like to I like to imagine Eaxius the moment Aesir, like that video of, or Aesir Roll Pro of the the Final Fantasy 14 one of the Warrior of Light just walking in and it's like blasphemies loudly and just puts the shades on. It's like, no.
Um, so at this point, it is something where I actually would assign a DC to this action. Um, tens are viewed as normal in most cases. Um, Rongvalder is in a state that he is not listening to reason, which is very obvious about what he just did. So I am going to rule that your 10 is not enough to dissuade him from the actions that he has taken.
Absolutely legit. Seeing then that it looks like basically he's going to probably be going into a fight, there is just this loud yell as the Axios literally as a bonus action from the Circle of the Moon Druid turns into a giant bear standing right next to him.
Cool. Okay.
Staring him dead in the eye.
Let me go ahead and get you that token. One moment, por favor.
Oh man.
Let's see.
Eaxius has been waiting for this moment.
I have been.
Bear.
I'm glad to provide you with this opportunity.
What kind of bear? Brown?
It is a brown bear, yeah. The brown
Cool.
bear is the stats that I've got. So.
Brown bear, what do you see?
Size.
Bunch of idiots fucking up our
large.
Fey hospitality.
So there is now a bear of that size in the clearing right behind you.
Cool.
Like the Axios literally like transformed into like right there, just staring
Just
at you.
bloop.
Like
Yeah, my boy is too pissed. He's probably not gonna give a shit. I mean,
He's enjoying the feeling of the trident in my shoulder currently.
Actually,
Yeah, he
you
is.
say that, but yeah,
He is.
actually, yes.
Oh,
He
I know
definitely
it. I
is,
know
in
it.
a
He's
very
100% like,
sick, in a very,
Okay.
very sick, fucked up way. Yes.
Okay. So the dryads are kind of looking on in abject horror at the violence starting. The dryad, Jimothy, you see the dryad next to you cast a spell, and you see what looks to be like tree bark just cover her entire body as if it were armor. You can tell that she just looks a lot more durable and hardy. The second druid, the one Dryad 3, the token there, looks on and yells in Elvish, "Please, no violence!" And it points its finger and casts a spell. And I'm bringing up that spell now. Let's see. And I am getting this now. It is a boop boop. And in that square that is there, suddenly vines and weeds just sprout out up from the ground, just in this entire area. Just bursts out, and it almost seems as if they are grasping for anything that's in range. Everybody that's within the square that is highlighted there, please make a strength saving throw.
Wait, even Ursula?
What is it?
my
Anybody-
strength saving throw just became a lot better.
Anything that is
What
in
is-
anything that is in that square.
What is where is our saving throw at?
The saving
I've
throw
never
is
had to make one.
it is above your skills. If you look on your
Oh,
character
okay.
sheet above the skills, your strength saving throw right now, Rongvalder, is a +4.
What
So
would that be for
1d20
Ursula?
plus
Would that be a
4.
minus
Okay.
one?
Jeez, man, I used all my good rolls. Now I just can't roll anything.
Would it be?
Oh,
Man, I'm so
oh no.
I know that with two people are grappled, and two aren't.
Oh, good. The original two combatants are going to get out of it.
Okay.
So it's the original combatant and its
No.
victim.
If you are out of the square, you don't need to roll. So basically,
Well, that was for
my
Ursula.
God.
yeah,
She's still in
got
there,
it,
yeah?
got it. Actually, let me check. I need to check how high they go. I apologize. It may.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like,
da- da-
my strength saving throw would be better than that. I'm a strong boy.
I am cackling. Also, really? Are you seriously gonna call yourself the victim here, Akai? Really, mister? Let me just pull out my pedigree and just flaunt it in front of your fucking mud ass.
He was being
Wow.
a smarmy shit, and you just got stabby. So
Hey, that seems like
Someone
a
needs good
perfectly
anger management.
reasonable
There is a
escalate.
big difference
Ah.
between saying, "Here I
You
am,
never even
I am
let
the
me pull it
asshole,"
out, that's the
and
thing.
stabbing someone. Those are not on
I
the
don't
same
think so.
degree of
Okay.
offense.
Okay.
You're right.
Okay.
The guy being
I
the
didn't
asshole
even-
is worse.
The whole horror of this whole thing is I haven't even gotten to whip it out yet.
Whip
All
what
I did
out?
was
That
make the
XL
comment and start
Yeah.
to reach for my bag.
Wait, whip out what? The XL
The
Flint or
the
what
no.
are we doing?
Touche.
Okay. Eaxis, for reference, Akai's hung like an XL Flint, bad dragon. Anyways, so,
The circumference of 2 soda cans. Two whole soda cans.
Jimothy, I do apologize. No, Ursula would not be affected. I just looked it up. It doesn't actually go above 5 feet.
Okay.
Okay. So currently, Eaxius and Fennon, both of you are bound by vines that are kind of just holding you to the ground immobile. On your turns, you can make another strength check to try and get free.
All right.
For the third druid, wow, I keep saying druid, I apologize. For the third dryad, you also see that same dryad, cast the spell and then bark, kind of just almost out of its skin, just forms over the entirety of its body, increasing its durability by a large margin. Jimothy, it's your turn.
All right. So
Shit's
first
going
I'm
down.
going to. Is this difficult terrain now?
Yes, anything in that square is now difficult terrain.
Turn to the Dryad, and I'm going to say I do not fully understand what has gotten into them. I am aware that the Silver Dragon Elf has some trauma that it appears the Dragonborn has decided to irritate him with. I shall do my best to subdue them before they cause more harm to your beautiful forest. Alright, so difficult terrain is double movement, yeah?
Double movement cost, correct.
Okay, so I can move 30.
Hold on. I might be able to actually mark this as difficult terrain. Is there a way for me to do so? This is not the time for me to be learning how to do difficult terrain, so we'll just call it. Yep, you started there, so that's 5.
Is that close enough for what I want?
What
Yeah,
are
that's
you
close enough.
Okay, what are you doing?
Fucking pocket sand. I have had color spray prepared for a while. I'm just gonna fucking pocket sand all you idiots.
Okay, color spray. Let me
Alright, so a 15-foot cone in front of me, and
hold on. I
I
can actually assist you with that. So what you'll want to do is up at the top there is a drawing template, the template tools. You're going to draw a cone template. Do you see it?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to do a cone.
Okay, you do it.
Yep. So we're going to do that. This is a 15-foot cone.
Mhm.
Do you want to do it this way or this way?
I did not see either option.
We can do it that way, or you could get Eaxius as well.
Fuck it, I'm getting the axes too.
Okay,
He's a bear. I don't know
one
why
moment.
he's a bear. A bear
Undo
seems more
drawing.
threatening.
We are going to do this way. So now it is that. Everything
everyone
in
but a
that.
guy.
Yeah, everybody but a Kai.
Good.
Okay.
So
What?
60-10.
Hold on. Color spray.
I hope that's like hot pink. I'm just kidding.
Fucking pocket sand all over you idiots.
Okay. What are the hit point totals of all of the creatures here? Please give me your current hit points.
My current hit points is 34 because I get the brown bear's hit points.
Fucking hell. Okay, Fennon, what are your hit points?
13.
Rongvalder, what are your hit points?
20.
13
Oh,
and 20.
you.
Okay, cool. Fennon, Rongvalder, both of you are blind.
You're welcome.
Yay.
Meanwhile,
The bean's just trying.
meanwhile, the bear is kind of like lights.
There's just a sudden, just like flash of lights all around you, just pew 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 pew, and you can't see. Since it was already very dark and these lights are very bright, they're just disrupting everything that you were trying to do. Both of you are blinded. Let me get you the exact wording of the blind condition.
Is there any effect to me?
No, you will not have any effect.
All right.
With your bare HP, literally, it would have either been you if it started with the highest HP, or everyone else.
Nice.
A blinded creature cannot see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantages. So you can still attack, and you can still perform attack actions, but you're at a disadvantage, and anybody trying to attack you has advantage.
And then, as a free action, I'm going to shout to my companions, please do not harm each other, just try to restrain him.
So how's that gonna work?
You would make two
I bet-
checks. You actually no. In a situation where advantage and disadvantage would apply, it cancels each other out. So you roll
Okay.
normally.
I was gonna say, is it just a flat one roll or?
It is a flat, in your case where you'd be trying to grapple, since it's one skill check against another skill save, and one person would have advantage, but one person would, advantage and disadvantage, same deal. It's going to cancel itself out.
So
anyone with
I don't roll.
sight that's gonna try to grab will be like grabbed, but anyone else, it's like the two blind people. Ah!
Yeah. So let me go through. If you try and grapple on your turn, you technically have disadvantage on your attack roll, but Rongvalder also has disadvantage on his save. So those disadvantages cancel each other out, so it's just a 1-to-1. So you're just groping towards him, and he's like, I can't see either. Fuck.
Two idiots
We're like
screaming
loud
and
draconic,
Two idiots.
loud draconic cursing. Just like, fuck.
Yep. Okay. Akai, you were reaching into your pouch for a scroll of pedigree, and suddenly you have a trident in your shoulder. What do?
Well, this escalated quickly.
Yes.
Sure did.
Good job, idiots.
I start breaking it, hero.
Hang on one second.
Might want to keep that thing in your pouch from now on. By the way, just letting you know.
Oh, God.
Wrong, Walder. That's some good
Can I
flavor
just-
text, by the way.
What is? Oh, there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's good shit.
Thanks. I'm much better at typing than I am talking.
I've updated
That's
stream
a
title
very
with
good
suddenly
word. That's
PvP.
like
For the
double
record,
advantage, right?
for the record, by the way, I forgot. Leaf is speaking in common because he knows nobody else can speak Draconic.
But remember, sent Ursula with the help action to Akai, so does he have like double advantage?
Akai, no,
Don't think advantage
advantage
doesn't
doesn't stack. So you get advantage, but anything past that, anything that would apply like multiple advantages, no, you only get one.
But I have pocket sand.
Pocket sand.
Okay.
Pocket Sand is OP, please nerf. I just want to
Okay.
go on a violent rampage in the middle of the forest and kill my.
No, I'm
friends.
going to fucking pocket sand you.
Okay, Akai.
All right. First in Draconic, I say, oh, well, we know what button not to push next time.
Oh gee.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
And then I go to lunge to tackle and restrain Rangwalder.
Okay, you are going to make 2 rolls of strength. Of athletics. Rongvalder, you get to make 1 roll. No, actually, sorry. Yeah, actually it's double advantage, double disadvantage. So I mean, advantage, you get to make 2 rolls for athletics. Rongvalder, you have to take 2 rolls of It doesn't matter.
Would you like the 18 or the 18?
Well, Rongvalder,
exactly the
please
same.
please roll athletics, and you have to roll whatever you want. You have to roll twice and take the lower. So
Okay,
it's
so
either athletics,
athletics.
or acrobatics, but I think you
Okay.
want athletics.
Yeah. Let me get that nat one. Come on. Aw.
Akai,
I do
you
my
you
best.
you reach forward and just you are grappling this. No, you're still 5 feet away. You are still 5 feet away.
You don't want to be in the same square, my friend.
You are not in the same square.
We do not wanna be
I
in the
am
same
now
space.
going to check and see if attacks can be made by somebody that is grappled. I believe they can, but this would also be at disadvantage. So
Can
let
I
me.
also say one thing after I get the
Yeah,
grapple?
you can go ahead. Go ahead and say that.
Hang on one second. Go ahead and check what you need check.
No, I'm looking it up right now. Yes, you can make attack while grappled. So yes, you'd be able to attack him.
But I've got one action that I used, right?
You have used one action. You have a move or other type of action. You could not attack again. The grapple takes the place of an attack.
Okay.
It's so peaceful. Just
Could I
listen to all the
could I
birds.
disarm or
One moment.
he's laying
Shit, I
underneath me
fucking
and I'm
talked
thin?
to Fenn. That was a bad idea.
I'm looking to see what disarm. You would need another attack roll.
Darn.
And I've got 2 tridents, so does that count?
It
for
would
one
it
at
would
a
disarm
time?
both of them.
Just for
It would
future-
disarm
it
both
does?
of them.
Okay, that's cool. Okay.
Okay, well, I guess with the end of my move, I look to Jimothy and I go, please cast Detect Magic on Rungvalder.
Take me 10 minutes.
Really?
He
That's
does.
a 10-minute spell?
It's a ritual.
Oh!
Oh, okay. You have said please
Angry
please
dragon
cast
screeching.
detect magic on Rogvalder. Cool.
And I
Uh,
get a blank stare back.
just a
It's like a
blah.
stare, like,
I-
bruh.
Do we have 10 minutes?
And
I
that
don't
is
know.
that is the extent of the talk that you two can do on that one. Rogvalder, it's your turn. What do you do?
I mean, I feel well. All right, what am I able to do while grappled? I'm still able to attack.
You
correct?
are grappled and blinded, but yes, you can attack. You are at
And you said
disadvantage on.
cannot move.
You cannot
said
move.
can-
Your
cannot
speed
move.
is 0.
Not with that attitude. No, I'm kidding. What are somebody's options when they are grappled aside from attacking? So from a
To
mechanical
try
standpoint.
and get out. Let
Yeah.
me bring that up. One moment.
Oh, can I take a free action to talk to Fennin real quick?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna talk to Fennin and say, hey, he has some manacles in his bag. Can you get those out so we can use them to restrain him?
Too bad I
blinded Fennin! Oops.
Okay.
I
Two.
can try. Tries.
Let's see.
Big brain.
A grappled creature can use its action to escape. To do so, it must succeed on a strength, athletics, or dexterity acrobatics check contested by the strength athletics check. So again, Akai, you would make 2 athletics checks, and then Rongvalder, you would make 2 athletics checks at disadvantage.
Or
So
strength check. Or,
yeah, you'd
athletics,
make an
okay.
athletics check at disadvantage. Akai would make one at advantage, and whoever won is there. So if you would if you try to escape it, you would make the opposed check. If you're trying to attack, you would just be at disadvantage.
Okay, I see. Okay. Then in that case, I'm gonna. Oh, that's difficult.
What would he do in a rage? That is the question that I'm asking. you.
Yeah, I'm trying to determine because being grabbed by large red dragon, he's not happy. He's very bad.
Would he
It's
stabby
almost
stab? I'm not trying to lead you, but based on your backstory,
Yeah.
based on what he would do, would he
Yeah,
stabby
that's
stab?
That's what I'm trying to. I'm trying to determine.
Clackety clackety, make the attackety.
I mean, it sounds like you're trying to make me do
No.
it, but
Okay, so as the DM, based on everything that you've told me about what happens when he flies into these things, what happens in his backstory, what
Oh,
triggers
yeah.
he has for it, what he would do, he'd attack.
Dude,
Is
yeah,
what would
he'd
happen.
probably try to stab me. Yeah. Well, I was just yeah.
So
yeah.
you're going to make 4 rolls, 2
Jesus
for the
Christ.
first trident, 2 for the second, and then take the lowest of those.
Is
Don't
there
roll-
anything? Oh, sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I was going to just ask, is there anything like an assist defender type maneuver to make it so that I'm the target of at least one of those attacks? I don't know if that's
There are things that can do that, but it is.
Alright.
I don't think it's an action that you can take that's not on your
Fair.
turn.
That's totally fair.
I think it's actually a spell, but I can look into it. I don't know of any off the top of my head.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Oh.
Something for the future.
Oh no! Oh no! That's
Okay,
funny.
so
Yeah, 20.
Man.
good thing we're at disadvantage right now. So the
God damn,
Akai
that would've been bad
Rongvalder was the. So we have a 12 and a 22. So does a 12 hit your armor without the shield AC?
My armor class is 18 without the shield.
Without the shield, it's 18.
I believe so.
Hold on.
Check
You know
your
what?
sheet,
I,
though.
I can help you because I'm just going to look up your sheet.
I
Okay.
could believe 18 because I got like a 17 normally.
You are an 18, but that is with that. I'm checking your equipment now. Your shield gives you a +2, so the shield, without the shield, you have a 16. So you do not
are
get hit
safe.
by either attack. Rongvalder is flailing and basically trying to impale you on the tridents, but your grip around his waist is basically making it so he can't really get any leverage to spear you in your bits.
You are lucky about that pocket sand. God damn, because that nat 20 would have hurt.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
welcome.
Jesus. Good
Fennon,
job.
you are constrained by vines and you are blind. What do? You can attempt to escape the vines, or do nothing.
God, then I guess I'm going to attempt to escape the fines, aren't I?
Make a strength check.
Hang on. Is that a disadvantage or just a straight?
Nope. Just a straight strength check because it is not an attack roll.
Does not
or-
matter how well you can see to escape the vine. Oh no.
But you do not
Still
escape the
can't.
vines. The vines have you ratcheted down real good. They are grabby vines,
I
and
don't
you are
know why
unhappy.
it said equals, so that should actually be a 6, because it's a negative.
Fair. Okay, 1d20 equals 1 equals 7.
Yep.
Okay. Well, even with a 6, you still would not go through. So, you are still constrained by the vines.
Yeah.
Ursula, what do?
Alright, he's
Shits.
going to...
Oh, wait, I
Yeah.
forgot Ursula. Ursula is also blind.
Oh, fuck. Can she still do the assist action so I have bonus on all the shit I'm gonna do next to the...
She is
stupid
flying
dragon?
and cannot see. so
Okay,
no.
cool. Shit, I blinded Ursula. I'm sorry, Ursula. But she can't really do shit.
I
Luckily-
can't believe you do that to Ursula. The glue that holds this party.
Hey,
You're right, I'm a
hey,
monster.
okay, hey, there's a reason why I had Ursula have it first.
What?
Oh, the thing. It happened to Ursula first.
Charm that's got us in this friggin' situation.
Yeah.
Ursula
Yeah.
Charm.
Timothy, God damn it, like,
Charmed.
hmm?
I trust Ursula.
Good
Yeah,
fucking
he knows
times.
that.
Good times. Yeah.
Well,
Eaxius.
today-
Rumbled while
ignorance.
wrestling with Ragnar. Take
You
your
are
trust and shove it.
you are currently not blind. There's a lot of lights around you, but it's not really doing much to impede your vision. But you are constrained by vines. What would you like to
Yep.
do?
I need to ask a serious question. Which dryad was it that said no violence?
The second one, the one in the middle. It is the token Dryad 3.
Okay.
The what? It is not the one that.
It is not the one that I really like. Got
Correct.
It
It is your ally.
Yeah,
but
I needed to know what level of alliance it was in my mind of like how certain orders are prioritized.
correct.
All right.
Correct. There's also a reason why they haven't used violent methods yet, because this is just a restraint.
I will attempt to break free from the vines.
Please make a strength check.
All right. Yeah. Luckily, I have a bear's strength, but we'll see how that works out for me.
You handily using your bear strength, just
Absolutely.
just hulking, just snaps vines left and right, and you are now free.
All right. So is that like the equivalent of like my attack action, or could I take an attack after breaking?
Let me check if that is.
Like, yeah, what
Let's
action
see.
is
That
free? Because I would like to,
is.
if I've got the action, I want to try to disarm one of the tridents.
Sure. I'm pulling that up now. Thank you for waiting.
Of course.
Entangle. That is going to be one of your two actions. That is not going to be your combat action.
Solid. Then in that case, I would like to try to disarm one of the tridents.
Certainly. So go ahead and for a disarm action, you are going to make a weapon attack, and it is contested by an athletics check.
So I do it like it's an attack.
You are going to attack. It is an attack roll. So you're actually like you are physically swinging one of your bear claw.
Okay.
And then
sorry.
and
Sorry,
then
go ahead.
Wrongvalder's going to roll at disadvantage because still blind.
So that means I also have advantage, yes?
Yes, you do have advantage.
Then
So
follow-up question. Because the bear has multi-attack, can I try to disarm both? Because I can do one bite and one claw attack.
No. It would be this takes the place of an attack action. The multi-attack is considered that action.
Got it. I wasn't sure how that worked. So cool. I will go with one of my claws because they both have the same plus to hit. All right. So and I'm rolling this with advantage.
And what is my?
You are rolling athletics at disadvantage.
All right.
Athletics.
I will take the 18. I've got advantage.
The Gabolg is ripped from your grasp and is now on the ground.
You bastard! Not that one first. So cruel.
No, so
Oh.
I take that down there, and I know you can't understand, but there's bear growling. That if someone could understand bear would probably be something, but it's bear.
Oh. Angry cursing. Did the trident hit the ground? That's my question.
Oh, it is on the ground.
Oh, all right. Very angry screeching
How
and
much does the
draconic.
Triton weigh?
Pardon?
Huh?
How much does the Triton weigh?
I want to say it's like 4 or 5 pounds. I can check.
Okay.
Anyways, it is the Dryad's turn, so I will check how much it weighs later. Actually, hold on. One moment.
Yeah. If the Dryads could understand bear, which I figure there's a decent chance, he's literally just saying no violence as he slams the trident down.
Sylvan, correct?
I mean, it would be whatever. Bear
Oh wait,
language is.
actually, Dryads can commune with bears, so yes,
Yeah.
they do
So
understand
no,
you.
So they understand that he's literally just saying no violence. And he slams it down, but like
Yep.
that's for them.
The trident weighs 4 pounds. Correct.
Okay.
I know what you're going to do. Or at least attempt to do. So the dryads all are looking on, seeing that you are all trying to, restrain him without attacking. This one is clearly concentrating on the vines that are still constricting throughout the area. Actually, does that require... Nope. It is just when you enter the square. Now it is just difficult terrain. So it's still restraining him. So that's good. Restraining Finnan. But they would still... Yeah. Anyways. Sorry. I apologize. The other dryads walk forward, and you can see that both of them, the dryads that are Dryad 5 and Dryad 3-1, both of them hold out one of their arms, and you almost see that it forms what looks like a very vicious club. Some of you may be very familiar with this is the Brain and Stick.
Oh boy.
Brain and stick.
So you can see that they are very clearly ready for combat, but they are waiting to see if you all can restrain the very angry Dragon Man. Okay, Jimothy, it's your turn.
I'm just doing my commentary in text, so it's easier to do so. To
Perf-
respond, sorry.
Perfectly fine.
Trying to decide what to do. Sorry, I have a collage of invading.
There's quite a few things going on right now. I completely understand, believe me.
Alright, considering that he is currently grappled and blinded, would I have advantage if I tried to tie him up?
How would you be attempting to tie him up?
With chain?
You would have advantage on that, yes. But you would have to be next to him.
Sweet summer child.
Yeah.
Something has its... Oh, Eaxius, no! No!
What?
You DC'd
Oh,
again.
Peter informed you.
Ah, man, just as I was typing up my response. That's cruel.
Would I be able to come
Game.
to this spot here?
No, you cannot occupy the same space as...
A
Hold on.
giant bear.
I'll get you. I'll get you.
I lost myself.
There you go. But let's see. You're right here?
No, I was there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
I did
5,
pocket that.
15, 20... And it's difficult
can only
terrain.
Yeah.
You could go there. You could tie him up from
Okay.
there. Okay, so yes,
Okay.
you would have advantage on that, but he is not... Yeah, he is grappled, and he is blind. No, actually, he is no longer blind. That was at the,
No,
the
not till
top.
the end of my turn.
Oh, then yes, he is still blind. You would have advantage on trying to tie him up. That is going to be... Oh god, I have to figure out... to tie creature up. I've had to Google so many things this...
Hey, if you're gonna make me suffer, I'm gonna make you suffer too, DM. This is where we're going. This is a fucking crazy train tonight. Here we go.
Okay. If
Just
you're...
had a good old nap.
If you're using chain, actually, assuming the target is conscious, I would say that since we're in combat, this would be another grapple check, basically just to wrap the chain around him, because he's going to be wiggling, he's going to be trying to get free. He's already grappled, but he's still going to be trying to move around and prevent.
But I
you
do
from...
have that advantage. And he
You
has
do have advantage,
yeah?
and he has disadvantage. Correct.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to do that. So that's a strength.
That is an athletics check for you. And then for Rongvalder, hey, look, athletics at disadvantage, please.
Okay.
Oh,
3.
nat 20.
Oh, fuck yeah, bitch.
Cool. So I don't even need to roll, do I?
You
Unless
do
I
need,
do,
you
and I
do
get
need to
2
roll.
nat-
If you get 2 nat 20s, you succeed.
I would fucking laugh first off. It's not gonna happen, but
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, so you have successfully, you using your half orc strength, you just jump in and you're just wrapping the chain around him. You have gone from, instead of the grappled condition, you are now in the restrained condition.
All right, love it. Cool.
Restrained. This is what happens. Your speed becomes 0. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm going to argue it's more than restrained because you guys are working together. Restrained, literally all it adds is you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. No, you're literally trying to tie this guy up. So I am going to say that you succeed in tying him up. You are now bound.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Does it
Both.
also come with disarmed of the other trident?
No, he still has the trident. He's just bound. He can't move.
You're not good at tying people up.
It's wrapped up around him with him. It is inside the chain. Fennin, you are no longer blind. Neither is Rongvalder.
Oh,
Wrong.
just in time. Great.
Akai, you see that he is bound in chain now. I'm starting this back up, by the way.
He has manacles in his bag if someone wants to get those out.
Disarm is not a combat action, correct?
If you want to disarm him now, you would be able to disarm him by just sliding the trident out. So you could take away his other trident.
Okay, I very slowly take the trident away from him.
The Gungnir is no longer in your hand.
Sad kazoo for him.
Can I also go to Fennin and get a request to go into his bag for the manacles?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's in Rongvalder's bag, actually.
Oh,
the
okay.
manual.
Probably wrong.
Well,
Yeah, they're in Rankbalder's bag.
well, if they're in Rongvalder's bag, might have an issue getting to those. But he's in chains right now. He'll be okay.
Oh, okay is a strong word, but okay.
Okay.
He tries to literally bite everybody.
yeah. Probably
I
break
take the
his own
trident,
arm trying to get out.
Get his own manacles, and I put the manacles on him. Do I have any actions left?
You would be able to get the trident and get the manacles, but you would not be able to put them on in the same action. That would be 3 actions. You'd have 2.
Okay.
Oh, so he would be able to get the manacles out of his bag?
Yeah,
Having
I'm gonna.
Rongvalder's?
I'm gonna
Okay.
argue he'd be able to get them.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I'll go ahead and
I
do that.
love it.
Then I'll just kind of...
Rongvalder, you can attempt a strength check to get out of the chains. You are at disadvantage, but you technically could do it.
I mean, he's gonna try, because he's
The
fucking out
DC
of his mind.
is 25.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I can only roll up to a 24,
Roll,
but
roll,
that ain't gonna
roll
stop
2
the
nat
man
20s. Roll 2 nat 20s and you get free. If
I
you
would
don't,
laugh.
you're not.
It's not happening, but I would laugh.
Are you
Nope.
kidding me? Here comes the... Oh,
Okay.
I was going to say the
Okay.
EV gods are about to speak.
I would have fucking laughed my ass off. I'm sorry.
So the vines are still here. They will probably go away next turn. That's why I got rid of them. Fennin, you are still stuck in vines, but you are no longer blind. You can see that Rongvalder is tied up in chains in front of you.
Oh, thank God. try to get out of the vines.
Please make a strength check.
Look, I finally
you
did it.
rolled
when
a
they're
nat-
gonna go
You rolled
away.
you rolled a nat 20. Congratulations. You broke free of the vines. You still
Does it
have
take
one
up all of
action.
my action, or
You could
like, would I be able to go to get the manacles and put them on Rangvalder, or is that 2 actions?
if you could take a actually no, there's no 5-foot step in this one. You'd be able to get the I'll just argue you can get the manacles and put them on. Yes.
All right, then I'm just gonna go over here, get the manacles from Akai, and slap them on our angry dragon.
Nice.
Nice.
He's still not happy, but nice. Good. Thank you.
Ursula, what do?
Good question. I have no idea.
Ursula's just like, Jesus Christ.
But she's just gonna
Fucking
kind of
mortals, man.
come fly down over by Jimothy and just be like, Brad.
Yaxius, what do?
So he looks about as restrained as like he really can be, yeah?
Correct.
All right. Basically going to just kind of stand there, like huffing over him, just like sort of like he's in this like snort breath, looking down at him, and saying in bear, "Are you calm now?" Which of course means absolutely nothing to him. It sounds like a bear growling to his face, but you know the Dryad appreciate it, I'm sure.
You got a bear growling in your face, Wrongbalder.
Oh, he's still not calm. He's not gonna be calm for a while. He's gonna be pissed for a while. He snarls right back, in cursing in Draconic the whole time, not giving a shit.
The Dryad that was concentrating on the spell to keep the vines there, you can see them kind of relax their shoulders a little bit as if they were just releasing their hold on the spell, and the vines kind of just shrivel up and it goes back to the ground that was there before. You can see that the other two Dryads have kind of relaxed just a little bit, but are looking at all of you very warily, as if all of you are threats. Jimothy, what are you going to do?
I'm actually going to take the trident that fell on the ground and pick it up and be like, all right, yeah, you are not responsible enough to have this right now.
You are taking the Gaybolg away from Wrongvalder. Got it.
He's being an irresponsible
Leaf.
child.
Leaf is like, please be careful with it. Like, in common, Leaf is like, please be really careful with it. That's all.
Yeah. Is there any way to calm him down, or should we just knock him out, Leaf?
Well, okay, this is a question then, mechanic-wise. Girl, you've read the backstory. How would that work?
It's gonna take like 5-10 minutes for Leaf to actually get through to you.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay.
But if
okay.
he's right there in front of, like if he's making eye contact, you're just gonna listen to him. You're still gonna scream and be angry, but you're
Right. I was just wondering mechanically how that was gonna work.
Mechanically, we'll say that no, they've restrained you enough with the manacles and the chains that you ain't going anywhere.
Fabulous. Good. I like that. Great. Okay, so Leaf and Coven saying, just let me talk to him for a while. I can get him to calm down, I think. Either that or he'll just wear himself out to the point of exhaustion.
Oh, he's gonna have he's gonna have his will temper tantrum and just tire himself out.
Alright, I'm gonna turn to my companion and be like, might be best for us to leave these two to talk it out. Out of character, particularly that red dragonborn.
There's a snort of agreement from the bear.
So I'm just going to take the train and walk the fuck away. That's what I'm gonna do.
The Dryad watches you come up, but does not take any action against you.
Wrongwelder sees Jimothy walking away with the trident and kind of freaks out a little bit, and starts yelling in common, like, don't take that away. Just
I'm only keeping it safe.
Really upset. Okay, cool.
No harm will
Leaf just
come
gets
to you.
in front of Wrongbalder's face and is just like, stop, pay attention to me.
Bear.
Yeah, so we'll basically kind of walk back over to the clearing and sort of curl up, because I mean, hey, there's the fire and it's comfortable, and this place is perfectly safe now that there's no more violence.
Perfectly safe.
My good friends assured us that we should stay here, guys.
God damn it.
He ain't wrong. He ain't wrong.
And it's dark as shit now.
Okay, what's Ursula do?
She's gonna come fly back over to Jimothy, and we are taking good care of the Triton, just sort of.
Okay. Fennon, actually, hold on. Who's next?
Since Jimothy has the Gaybolg, I would like to make a comment that on the Gaybolg there is one copper dragon scale tied to the Gaybolg. I would like to make that comment, since that's specifically the one that you have with you at the moment. I would like to make that comment.
Boy.
Akai,
I
it
would
is
have
your
to do a
turn.
perception check.
No,
I
it's
hand-
it's very visible on the
It's
trident.
yeah, it's just hanging on the trident. Yeah.
to attempt to start the diffusion of this fiasco. I hand the trident very carefully and respectively, as much respect as I can show, to Finnan and ask him to keep it safe until Ragnvalder is able to take possession of them again.
So Fennon takes that one, and I'd like to go get the other one from Jimothy.
I also
Yeah, sure,
ask
I'll hand it to
Leaf
you.
to fly in close to the two of us.
To coming to okay. Well, Leaf nods and does so. He flies over between the two of you. I mean, he was already in front of Rongwalder, but yeah.
Okay, so Fennon is going to give the trident to
No,
Jimothy.
I took the other trident from Jimothy. I have both tridents now.
Jimothy
Look at you, Fennon,
did give
looking
the
like a damn-
trident to Fennon.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't
so
see anything
Fennon
wrong
now
with
has both tridents. Okay.
Yep, and back over by my little campfire.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay. So
a fun fight.
I'm going to view we're out of combat. There's no XP for this. This was a player character fight.
Can I cast one spell before we finish the whole thing?
Are you sure? What spell?
Uh,
Holy smite! Bajoom!
Oh my god! Whoa!
well,
Hold
I was
on.
thinking Searing Smite might be a little bit more. No.
Just boom! Coup de grace, you dead.
Can I cast Cure Wounds on myself?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Which one is my spell modifier?
Charisma. The worst one.
Oh.
And unfortunately, your spells aren't going to do super great until your charisma goes up.
Yeah, but some hit points are better than no hit points.
Hey, remember you do also have lay on hands.
Yeah, still gonna save that one for now.
That's fair. I can't argue with that.
Just in case.
So you cast a spell. You see holy energy kind of erupt from Akai's hands as he's holding it over his shoulder, and you can see that some of the flesh just knits itself back together as he's doing so.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I have to do a voice and a motion, don't I?
Yep. There is a verbal and a somatic point to that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the thematic part.
Ears are wide open.
Hold out my hand in front of me, palm open, and then I bring it slowly to my chest as I close the hand, and I say, "Cure wounds."
Just bloop.
The Oot style of spellcasting.
The oots style of spellcasting. Jimothy, you see a
I was
divine
clicking on myself.
divine spell.
All right.
Okay. The dryads look to be going back to their position before. Again, watching you all very warily, but basically taking up the positions that they were in before. The bark seems to almost peel off of both of the dryads that had put it there, and it just as it hits the ground, it kind of just disintegrates into dust and fades away. The dryad next to the fire looks over to you, Jimothy, and it's like, I trust there will be no further actions by the angry one. Yes.
If need be, we shall keep him restrained over the night.
Very well. Pray do not forget our agreement.
I give her a nod, and yeah, that's about it.
She nods and kind of goes back to sitting against the tree, again, just kind of blending into the tree, almost as if it's a part of her.
I will draw her more pictures. Thank you.
Just as long as you remember the agreement, it's all good.
Plus,
I don't like the way you keep saying that. God damn it.
Now I'm trying to figure out how the fuck I fucked up my words, but oh well.
You.
Eh,
ah.
Fey creatures is fun. This
Oh,
this is
yeah.
my jam. It's also Yaxius's jam.
Well, I did get Dive Name back, so I got that going for me.
Ain't that fun? Ain't that fun, Axis?
I'm so glad that I failed to save, and that so they're all my friends.
It's good times. Nat 1. Best time for a Nat 1. Perfect.
Oh my
I
god.
I didn't want to be able to advise people how to cleverly word things. Why would I want to be able to do that?
I did my best. Oh, well.
Okay.
Let's see how
So,
much I get fucked over.
we have an option. We can go till the end of the morning, where you all will be ready to travel, or we could call it here and say that conversation will happen in downtime. I would gladly roleplay as any of the dryads if any of you are wanting to ask questions. Akai, I am checking the message that you sent to me here shortly. Yeah, you
Sure.
you can come up with any name. I apologize. You can come up with a name that you'd like yourself.
Oh, okay. That'll make it a little bit less awkward.
Okay. What does everyone want to do? We can go through the night and roleplay that section now. If people want to go to bed or want to stop playing, that is perfectly fine as well, and we can do that as either. So completely up to you all.
If I had to guess, it's going to be a very sensitive conversation, and I do better typing those out than just because I'm not a good role player yet.
In voice, that's a damn mood.
Perfectly okay. Then it sounds like everybody would like to
Yeah.
end the session now, and that is perfectly okay. Again, like I said, there's no XP for a player versus player fight, but I will give everybody 50 XP, just because you all did very well in role playing and reacting to the things that were happening on the screen. Good times, as the case may
I pushed
be.
the nuclear button.
That is 550 total.
I shouldn't have done that.
I'm just saying, can I just say, I was not actually expecting this to come up for a very long time. So, if at all.
And I
Okay, but
succeeded in restraining you. Really.
That is the way that these things always work. Like you get this thing like, man, this ain't gonna come up for forever. Literally next game. All right, well here we are.
Well, yeah, that's what happened. Cause what, girl, you were like,
This
oh,
this is the
here are
first
these two
time
tokens.
we've had the tokens. Yes.
Yeah, you're like, here's the 2 tokens. I don't expect the angry one to come into play for a very long time, and it's just like 3 days later. Breath. It's like, okay.
Truth be told, I didn't mean to push it quite that far. Like I said, I thought there would be kind of like a Dragon Ball power-up moment, and I'd be like, okay, I don't need to push it one more time. This
No,
is
no,
where-
just 1 to 60, and just
yeah, I should have.
Yeah.
you shouldn't have did
Real
that.
quick.
As soon as you brought up the pedigree, it was like I started laughing nervously, and I was like, oh man, that was
So,
probably on the
and-
list of the worst, probably
I
the top
imagine it won't be
3.
the last time that I bring up the pedigree.
yeah, based off the stuff that Birds has said in their backstory and talking with me, yeah, that was one of those buttons you just don't press.
especially as a red dragonborn, you don't. That's terrible. It was awesome.
And this will become our joke between us.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Who
it'll
knows?
be great. By
Later
the end
when you're
by the
actually
end of it, by the end of it, we'll fist bump. Yeah, I say by the end of it, we'll fist bump and it'll be cool. But right now, murder sounds okay.
Half breed. You red bastard. Best of
Oh.
friends. Fist bump.
Murder says the one in chains and shackles.
Hey, I did get a stab on your ass though.
Again,
Surprise
you
stab.
gave away his name.
If it weren't for the vines and the fucking magic sand, like the fucking pocket sand bullshit.
We would have
Oh,
thrown
quit
down a
that.
lot sooner than we thought.
Oh yeah, that would have gone horribly. So.
Okay, well, great session, everyone. I am stopping the stream now.